Se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman se wani
akuye cha metetafo na me baton fish ewo asafo market ya me be wa no hwe me da bia no pa me so dia oye ntema me awia ne ama me eto afufu anwuma so ne asebo me efiri se dum so ba me ba no fish adaka duasa ne akoto agu kwa eti na me ba no onya sika ma me na me de didi efira no pa me ba ha me ni di yo eno ani bodo se hwan ana me bedu ha no mato bi die me ba nya sika ma me obo so ante se di adwuma no nya dum so yi abrewa de me na ye nyina firi dum so me ti asi me de me sum ho ne mu ya ansa me da fom birim mama adai adia ni aye maya wa abrewa ti ma me wonte se me a mama mi hunu amani sei me te mi we demonstration me kon ma kwa kama sam so a kire mama no hu me mabo na dum so wonya na me be ti me tan fish onye sika matari ani adi ana ma ba bibia ne be te se NDC fo na sisei MPP fo sisei na nti wo mama MPP fo no ne se ne kura nyina ya MPP de wa mo beka ana nkrofo yo de ya ne kura nyina MPP me bati yesi baby di etombo engomodi anu makobu agu ni pa kura mubugu ya wade wa aboa wote wona ne dai obi agu wonya demonstration bibi amusi MPP fo na ye de se ne ye woni pa wo woni pa che mudi a ene afa mu wa aboa wote wona ne dai obi agu wonya demonstration bibi amusi MPP fo na ye de se ne ye woni pa wo woni pa che mudi a ene afa mu nsore so agu wonya demonstration bibi amusi MPP fo na ye de se ne ye woni pa wo woni pa che mudi a go wanya demonstration bibi amusi MPP fo na ye de se ne ye woni pa wo woni pa che mudi a ene afa mu nsore so ndi mama so ntimi a
muwa muwa
Mua. Mua.
Ile moko, eye mako, sapema, kawes, kashikpon, telegbe. Ile moko, eye mako, sapema, kawes, kashikpon, telegbe. Aikale, Jessica, Yamasa. Aikale, Jessica, Yamasa. Mashami, Betty Tutu. Mashami, Betty Tutu. Tutu. Nichowa, Tamote. Ile moko, eye mako, sapema, kawes, kashikpon, telegbe. Ile moko, eye mako, sapema, kawes, kashikpon, telegbe. Aikale, Jessica, Yamasa. Aikale, Jessica, Yamasa. Mashami, Betty Tutu. Mashami.
Therefore, when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them,
Whom will ye that I release unto you? Barabbas, or Jesus, which is called Christ. Hear that I release unto you. Barabbas, or Jesus, which is called Christ.
for Barabbas. Therefore, when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them,
Whom will ye that I release unto you? Barabbas, or Jesus, which is called Christ. Hear that I release unto you. Hear that I release unto you. Hear that I release unto you. Barabbas, 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 or Jesus, which is called Christ. Barabbas, or Jesus, which is called Christ. Barabbas, 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 or Jesus, which is called Christ.
for Barabbas. Therefore, when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them,
Whom will ye that I release unto you? 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 Barabbas, 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 or Jesus, which is called Christ.
All right, good evening and welcome to With Audio Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. It's exactly 4:40 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 8:40 in Ghana. We're streaming live from our studios in Washington, D.C. We are live on TV. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube, streaming live on radio tonight and also on all platforms. We are live on multi-TV in 22 African countries. If you have multi-TV decoder, you can search for Loud Silence TV. We are live tonight. In Africa, 22 African countries, every single person watching us tonight. We're also live on YouTube. Our official YouTube name is Loud Silence TV. You can watch us live on YouTube this evening. We're live on Facebook. We have very important platforms on Facebook, 2 platforms. Loud Silence TV on Facebook and also With Audio Respect page on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook and With Audio Respect page on Facebook. We're also streaming live on TikTok tonight. TikTok, our official name on TikTok is Kevin Taylor _WADR. Kevin Taylor _WADR. We are live on TikTok tonight. Also live on radio. We have our own radio app. Go to the Google Play Store. If you have an Android device, search for Loud Silence Radio. You can download our app and be part of this show. We are also live on iOS or on Apple. Go to the App Store. If you have an Apple device or an iPhone, go to the App Store, download Loud Silence Radio. You can be part of tonight's show. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. Tonight, we are back to discuss Ghana as usual. And history has been made by the NDC, led by John Dramani Mahama, his health minister, Mr. Akando. Right now, we are about to witness history. It has already started. We're talking about the free primary health care. The free primary health care. What Americans are enjoying today. Can't courtesy the NDC, John Dramani Mahama. Ghanaians are also about to enjoy free primary health care. Tonight, we'll take our time, break it down for you watching me tonight to have a clear understanding of what the NDC they have done. They have moved Ghana from A, now we are at Z, because what we are about to experience in our health sector, in our lives as Ghanaians, it's never been experienced before. This government have come to intervene. They have brought in another intervention that will change lives, protect lives, save Ghanaians, and we all have to applaud the NDC, John Dramani Mahama, and the NDC as a government, and what they have actually introduced. Tonight's show is dedicated to the President, to the Health Minister, to the NDC as a government, and you, the Ghanaian, who decided to make the right decision by voting in the NDC to come change our destiny for the better. My name is Kevin Taylor, and then you bring Jumadiawi, if a Ghana home, and in summer aircoso, a summer daponoso, and then you bring Yebijum, Ama Ghana Funina, no credit, the aircono, if a Apomudin hun some, and there, a Jebo, Ejano, Enya Bedru, a Dia Bin Sida, and a John Mahama, NDC, and your health minister, a year Akando, Eddie BBC Ghana for Naso, and the Enfahuni Bibia war. A by way, Eddie Bibia, your friend, a year free, a year primary health care, Apomudin, a buying Eddie Abau fee. And there, forget Ghana card. Ubia a year, Unibukra, Memo Yumusha show, John Mahama, NDC, buying Abba. Almost say, and there, Omamia Kumayari, Ebana Juya, Bubitima Sorako Hospital. Nurse Nibian also busa sell Ghana card away, health insurance card away. Omobe show, I show Mami condition, and Sunny Abagana card, Koran Sen Samoso. And you bring a Benya would say, Ejum, Amagana Fumu, at the Kessia, Unyame, Afa NDC so, Afa a year John Mahama, Afa Akando, a health minister so, Eddie Ababisi and also, Omomoka Akando, who Ebu Jumakesia, a year the deputy health minister, a professor with experience, a year professor, a year Dankwa Greece, Dankwa, they are doing marvelous. The explanations and the policies they are putting in, and the updates they are giving Ghanaians every single day. No, I'm at Ghana for yeni aso. Then you bring you be saying about say near jujum. Ama wa shame every asankregwe krasi. Mianga sami krum eye ayoldo. Mema mi krum denu. Also shame every eye nankurgu. Eye muamuo eye munkurgu yo. Muamuo bawumia krum wale and there your friend be free. Primary healthcare aba itu bawumia krum wale and there John Mahama the health apomudin abra wo fie wo be tumi akɔhwɛ wo ho yare abra sebio so ni Ghana card kra problem ye be hwɛ ama wo sebio wonya nkwa eno na ye twɛn eno nti na ye to abapa eno nti na ye nyina ye ba ya ye ka sɛ NDC mbra medi so if you say nyansa ye de kyekyere man de over NDC for enkwa na betum de ya kyekyere man no and the dwuma de be di no ha no sɛ ye be kyerɛkyerɛ Ghana fuom free primary healthcare we de etie uyi Mahama cares no so de eno so dwuma edie any health insurance no so dwuma edie NDC aba ba mu bosumi afi ba ko ene bosumi be miensa na enan mu nie enyoma a omayama Ghana for ene senior ende Ghana for titu impenifo mo Ghana sebi onyoma mu adia mo kakra yenuanom kakra omo wo inkurase nketinketi a apomudin ho nsem ayedin sisi ano John Mahama de asempa no aba enjifra wo nua na onua so fre ni nua na mo kan chen say the victory John Mahama no, the victory of JM, it's yielding results. And there, Sempanaba. This is with audio for extended version. The president, my president, our president, Dr. John Dramani Mahama, was our history beam, and tonight we will break it down for you to have a clear understanding. I'm not for being penny way, but Oka obey you. JME, Mahama, Oka obey you. Jesse Lacelo, Jesse Lacelo, Jesse Lacelo, Jesse Lacelo, JMW, La Rajipu, to swallow meso. I am the French, you know, on Tiasia, you jum, and you be chim, you be delete the upload. That is what we do here. I atrona, Fitiano pa, omudino. Ye ba be paper free system num ye be paper free wadwunum na ye de eye nsompa no kore no ahye wadwunum ansa na wakoda. We are about to delete, and after deleting we will upload. So also a platform ya koye yanjiska Facebook, TikTok, ehokwa obi amusa question bia eno aso we bi ode enti ohweda se de ekoso ade nya akọ memfrɛ o omo amunim nyansa na omunim se de ekɔ no ye no omo penchirechiri mu no omo nyina ye ready ukọ enkurase e wo Ghana nyina obi ehwe Loud Silence TV because Kevin Taylor beba Kevin Taylor say de Kevin Taylor beka na ene no nyame tie enti eno ene ye de kyekere man enti se sebio wakoma ba na obu ofu na udwame kwa enko bebia sebio obi piba free health care no primary health care no ye do beko hospital ye beje wonkwa enti bra mo bre no ahoya ne ahantan no me wudi matema na machacha na charge ma yese aboa yapo no wudi matema na me charge pe na yese me honhono na me ba be pai enti udwa kwa wujimi so wujimi dada enti atena se de na ekọ de na esisi amente ya nipa bi kansam Ameka hello Jeremba kakra. How many are you here on this platform tonight? And you bring TikTok blazing tonight. When I was TikTok class prefect Ekuya is our TikTok class prefect. Starboy Rich is live on TikTok tonight. Thank you very much for being here on Loud Silence TV. Enemies are not God. And so our Loud Silence TV tonight. And also share our TikTok. Your TikTok name is Kevin Taylor _WADR. Kevin Taylor _WADR. And on any TikTok name. Obrimpong Sami is watching me. Heat. Thank you very much, Obrimpong. Eddie is watching me tonight on TikTok. Obrimpong is back again. Musa Akiola is also watching me live tonight on TikTok. Mihu Ubiso Etese June live on TikTok. Choose None is also watching me. Honorable Kwame Moti is live on Loud Talents TV tonight on TikTok. On TikTok tonight. TikTok Kevin Taylor _WADR. Theo is also watching me this evening on TikTok. Mihu Ubiti say Kofi Elikem is watching me this evening. TK the Internet Jesus is coming from Apuko watching me this evening. Thank you very much for being here. Link Up is also live here this evening. Mihu Ubi Edisa Big Adams live on TikTok tonight. Derek Powers is live on TikTok this evening. Thank you very much, Derek. Also, Nelly Baby is watching me. Mihu Obiso Etise. All right, let's go to YouTube and Facebook. On Facebook, Victor is live on Facebook. Ajomanyo is live on Facebook. Sefako is live on Facebook. I'm sorry, your name is too long. Empress Yasmin is live on Facebook. Also, Obi say Diana Barker is watching me this evening on Hayford is live here. Pierre Uban is watching me. Pierre Urban is watching me. Also, Mills is live on YouTube tonight. Victor is live on YouTube. Also, Mihobi Jacob AJ is live on Facebook this evening. I really appreciate you being here tonight. Cecilia Atto is watching me this evening. Also, Obi to say Aisha Techi is watching me. Emmanuel is watching me. Carlos Quist is also live on Loud Silence TV tonight on Facebook and on YouTube. Mahendra Mahama is watching me. Enyo Nam Ampong is live on Loud Silence TV tonight. Mihu Obi to say Patrick M. Ingeti Sankedia, good evening, wherever you are tonight. It's been a while. Michael is watching me. Gakpo is live. Good evening to Mani Mani. Good evening to Ajamanyo. Good evening to You Got Nerves. Good evening to Leicester City. Mercedes Papa. Good evening to you. Aunt Monica, my favorite. Good evening to you tonight. Good evening to all the OGs. I really appreciate you guys very much. Also, Mas Babatu is watching me this evening. Victor is live here. Rahim is watching me. Dominic Apuku is back here to watching me tonight. I can see Isaac. Prince Daniel Dagba is also live on Loud Silence TV this evening. Mahama Bushi is watching me this evening. Obitese Ohima Kujo Gafil.
The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with. and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. These are the words of Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. I'll say, we will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. You may near ding, you're back together. You can't crutch there, near tears, yes, a kibima min kibino, and this never to my jina ho, na ya bogana ho baya, yenina, a bit to me akomapa. Atsena eye abonsamfo maso abeyifo eye inyimufuo eye esikewuo esikedi ne ewudifo te se MPP ebetumi di omoso ase di omoso se ye de nokore se sebio ye ka nokore kire ye ho na ye magana fo ehia asem ye ehia asem as the NDC a ye betumi abre abeyifo maase ye betumi abre omamboyefo ase ye betumi asai party e friend MPP a and these were the words of the former president. Mami emphasize some way in the agro. It should always guide us, protect us, give us that assurance. Say, still, you in Yansafua, Omakuma Dagana Hua, O enemy, Yebituma Boagana, Ajigana Esiwo. Yama in Kwasiafobi Hoquine, a Jimmy Phobi, Omuyen Yimu, a cromforma be a mumbu humpus Omuyagana Foa, de be almost omudie, Omukutoma Junior. Ye may ho kwan say we di for ne yewifo no be say man no say the idea man ni show monsa mfie wotwe a omobotuo agi tumi omuwia ye sika sebio essay ndwuma egu nipa ni ase sebio ye mbebunu omobu omabem ama nipa bi badwene say politicians nyina ye baako no say ye may ho kwan a abeyifo masa ate say MPP fo no nkurasefo asefo saa no betumi aba asa be say man no inti moma de bia na yen kai ye ho na yentutu ye ho fo Nyankai say enya kura nti se payday NDC nkoane party a ebetumi aboawo aboame ama sebio kebi ma min kebia obetirim enya wasomdwe di ahwa wo yere ne wo ma ene wo maame ene wo fanom ne wo sewanom no eno ene party a wo se yeboa na motena eye de eye omban mu edi eso na omoboa ema bibia ekọ de wo se ekọ bidin ɛde Kevin Akobedi tila me wofa ɛne otumfo ɔsɛ tutu ne wofa asese no me wofrɛ me kyɛnkyɛn hene ba akopɛ ne ni wo me ho yie efiri sɛ me ɛnam tumi ka no korɛ kyerɛ sɛ bio ne nananom na de shefo no bia ɔmɔgyimi no ɛne tiri otumfo dɔ me da na koma so yie wayɛ tattoo wɔ ne ha ba obi anhu da otumfo bebia ofra ntoma wɔ no ana me tattoo wɔ hɔ akompɛ kasa otumfo kra brɛ me nana wa brɛ me kasa de ene mabre na nso bɛn otumfo on sɛ nana tra ntoma ofra kɔ right ha nti bebia na ntoma no tattoo kitwe bi wɔ me no wanyɛ ha da hu amidi ne watwerɛ ai ya twerɛ hɔ we ni me dɔfo ba ɔso be ne de ka kyɛ Yesu ni bi no nti kyɛ sɛ otumfo dɔ me ɔdɔ me bebre nti ana manfo kan sɛ kwa na yɛ otumfo nana me kasa dodo me kwa wa brɛ me kura nana nana ɛkɔ me kasa kura dodo edu sometime kwa na wa brɛ me kura bo sɛ me yɛ wɔ faase nti nana enwume dem de be hyehyɛ so na nana onananom ni bi omo ho bɛka odufo dɔ mi o nana we de meto so na masoro odufo we de nana meto so na masoro enwumbre nana odehyiafo no adehye de bi ho bɛka ahi sɛ de waka kyerɛ me sɛ de obegyimi bi amentia no nana meda wase sɛ we yi poma kwan mu na ye de be hyehyɛ so abɔ ɛyɛ 5 o'clock ɛwɔ United States East Coast na oba Ghana na abɔ nonkron ejina so dendende maka kyerɛ Ghana fo a moditi TikTok Facebook etiti TV so ye show around this time munjai na emfa so obi amremo because Ghana nankasa no obi apese otie asam no kure a sebio de ebema wohu de ekwa eya ha no mo hwe enti wotiti TV so time wo ye den wa ware akofie ko didi wo ye oba na otiti TV so wo ye program kofie bibia mfiri mu mba wo ye bema na wo ye program adwi bibia mfiri mu mba eya ha nko na gofo ni titi wo ha wo ho amanfo bi eba ebe deda ende okwa omutwi bank pon a bank apon no na omaba omo ye group bi na omaba be pa bank o ai macho ba no be pa bank form college fo nkora de pon na omukwa but afi macho atwe mop ai okobe 9:30 10 what be say anadwo adwuma ai na atwe be mapa macho de ton phones ai macho anka o ketia na pizza na de ton phones o di twi form ai nti obekopa na macho man ai bank pa na esi ano uhu na hana aisa hana abetuatua ho kakra ai se no mop no utwi no right say na abusa pa no utwi no atene no da hye no utwim ai macho twi ai macho twi ye be delete ni upload ai ti de bia wo se itu sha se macho no ai itu bo hu ase macho ne left there ase tuatua ho ya se eye mopping brush no ai bank upon no bank upon no be video ba be kire mo macho twi ai na mobi otuchia no asa you say ai obi so di oyire oya ho hwe enye there ya no I say what the headphones are show what the earpiece are share na wo frefie kpin ebom so yemfa oben de so ade so twi nitam antimacho twi bank form abofunu na sa mu nipa bebu no all right ye girem ede na ekoso a bente ya nipa bi kikansam bi de oja me mekasa mom no witi kakra na we de efri eye ekro bi a ye frɛ no eye benyina na benyina kuro no aha ma meka se minkyerɛ mo enra ena madam fuya ye frɛ no Tahiri ono na mabro kyerɛ bebia na so wo fa America Tahiri we abeka kyerɛ me man me yere me mma so ono wakyegyata da nti no problem na wo Tahiri obetwa mu ha okɔ meni me bi onenam oso okɔ ayi Black Star bibi Elendra na jam so when the me family yenko let's go out for dinner o free tumu mini pano me filiu na yakɔ ya ode duane me gye ye no ende ma me ka appetizers e baaye no na appetizers ne ye octopus grilled octopus and the grilled octopus plus some salad near the baaye and ne di nka de yi kwam o free tumu inso na ho octopus ni tumu me see octopus so very Tahiri just say my dream one we dream wa me trust it nice guy so and a grilled octopus and I made it to me right baby wife now wife say the right and a Zara fa and a Tahiri opposite me na Carmen na the grilled octopus na ba ukrom epon na ho grilled octopus no plus salad and the hummus kakra kam ena ye nyina ye se ye ndidi kakra na Tahiru obi a ye grilled octopus. Enimu serious utwa ba akutu de numa me say God has we muna ne bu ofu and I'm say adan I feel no I say octopus e bi ni sire and I'm say it do Mexican na na so be den o say o person kire say $300 was dey e be di sika na share na afem tu say burger no otefa ho tayu so ne yire bro te say tayu masa o kona na yire ya abuche duane na afa ye didi dia fitahira no a ene dem sure say bibi o bi ara ba benda efira no a they say ano what is esophagus obiza be say what is esophagus ene me buta say now what is esophagus na be so say eno na esu no school what is esophagus ene say what is esophagus afi obiza be say what is manure ene me say sa anyamadi in America school yan kire e dey so ni nsamo keke and also you know when we were in school we used to draw the intestines of a ruminant. And I was like, "Akwawi, aye nantwie na ani odan eyina or ejapade na wo stream no enu na daddy trip enu and I'm so pam. And also when you draw the esophagus, then you draw the stomach and I'm going to tell you say in some of the cases ekosi or sini nyina kosi bofro gwan obi a wudi eye octopus. Then octopus go pie esophagus be bie bofro gwan. Na say Tahiru is someone can no so me ka say me cheche mu ha e the problem eba I mean text this o me that the account me ka dey America obakro hu bi mu work up ko ma me hwe bi ai say work up no o mama go bi dey na ati ai iti text me ye bejai all right, let's take care of business now. This is the first story and I would like to applaud the IGP, the CID boss, and the Ghana Police Service for a very wonderful, swift investigations into a month for now. Omoko attack Brekum Chelsea Bas na Omoko ball Premier League game. No, in fact, Ghana Police Service. And you know me, with me, when some things go wrong, I will speak on it, and when some things go right, I will make sure I applaud Nipa Wadi. And I would like to applaud the IGP. I'd like to applaud the CID boss and the investigations, how quick the investigations, you know, omode ebaso effort ekomu. Right now, so far, they said they have arrested some of the guys, omo ebo omo attack, and also omo Robbie Brekum Chelsea Football Club, no about, you know, one of the players, you know, in less than 72 hours, you know, the Ghana Police Service are my results, and some suspects have been arrested. And this is what I've been talking about. When the police want to work, they work. When they really want to do the job, they'll do it. And that necessary support, I think we should continue giving them that support and encouragement. And I don't think say these kind of things, just because police it is because every time we try to assist the police, the police are swift, smooth, and fluid. And that is what we have seen in these few days. So police it me breaky investigations with me suspect within 3 days, and less than 3 days. You need to understand, say, apart from the police putting a lot of effort, the investigative department led by Madam Lydia and the IGP himself, you could see say they put a lot of hard work into this. But the most important thing is the police can go out there to investigate without the assistance of the citizenry. And Nipana, basically they live with these bad people. It becomes very difficult for the police to do their job. And when you see something, say something. And I know, sir, through the good work of the police, the intelligence they picked, and how swift they did their things, the citizenry and as citizens, and so boa police, it me cracky case way. And you would like to applaud the CID boss, you would like to applaud the IGP. This is the kind of policing we want. We want the kind of policing that Ghanaians can trust and know, say, as some see, the police can get men on the ground and quickly get results. So I'm very impressed. I would like to say, Yohonu, the CID boss, all the leadership of more Ghana Police Service, the good ones, we would like to applaud you guys for the wonderful job you guys are doing. I believe that the police, they need all the support. They need every single intelligence. It helps them to protect us. The police, they don't work in a vacuum. They always need information from us. So they're ready to assist the police, to confide in them, to believe in them. Now police needs to show that, it should be reciprocal. Say, you can't say you believe in the police. Say, you can't say you support the police. Say, you can't say you guide the police to do their job. The police should also show the same faith. The police should also trust us. The police should make us trust them. The police should always keep us. They are also supposed to be people we can confide in and share information with. That trust, say, between the citizenry and the police, say break it. The police ceases to work, and the citizenry, our security also at the end of the day is messed up. Into Debiano, there should be a collaboration between the citizenry and the police. If the trust is there and the belief is there now, the police are able to work swiftly. So I would like to applaud the police for this very important arrest they have made. My condolences to the player, the family. I watched a video of a team, the young man now, the young man who died because of the sea, and I was so heartbroken. It was terrible. Say Obaya Kobobo, then the body number, they just a backpack. They say, a car. It's very tough for people or a family, a mother, a father to basically live with us. Inti, we would like to tell the police, say we really appreciate the work they are doing. Whoever is part of these guys, we need to find every means to arrest them and make sure the law, So I'll urge the police. We really appreciate you guys, the job you have done so far. Respect to you guys, and every support you need. Our platforms are here. If we have to put some messages across, we will come to your platforms, your pages on Facebook, wherever you share your information. We will also let Ghanaians know what you are doing and the good things they need to expect from the Ghana Police Service. So kudos to the IGP, the CID boss, the very important police officers in Penifua who are dedicated in doing their job. Police service, we are seeing some kind of improvement. But when you guys go wrong, I will not spare you, and I would like to say this on authority. So Ghana Police Service, I'm not going to spare the Ghana Police Service. I'm not going to spare the leadership. I'm not going to spare the IGP. I want things done right. It is not personal. And yes, will be, but things are supposed to be done right. And when things are done right, you are protected and protected. We are all saved. And intimate police force here, the bad ones in the police service, we have to make sure we get rid of them. We need to uproot them, investigate those who are criminals in the Ghana Police Service, and make sure the law takes effect. And that is what we need to do as a country, as citizens. We need to, at the end of the day, we are not supposed to be selective about what we speak on when it comes to policing, protecting citizenry, and making sure the right thing is done. As much as I'm applauding the Ghana Police Service, the CID boss, the IGP, I'm also sending a caution, a warning. With all due respect, I'm sending some kind of friendly caution to the police. Do your work diligently, professionally. If we see that you people are slowing down or trying to be unprofessional, we are also going to spit fire. And that is something I want to put on the table. For now, we would like to say good work done. We really appreciate you guys for what you have done so far. Now, Mama Yenko enim na yemfa other stories. And this is another story, very, very important. Team, are we good? Fallacy. Hey! We are good. My team just told me we are good, so we can keep going. All right, so this is another story. I'll say, you're deleting your maybe, now you're uploading your maybe. And this story is coming from TV3 Ghana. Almost a report and the enumerate. Almost say, Kumasi spare part dealers reject publican AI system, threaten 50 to 70% hikes in prices for wares. Nina brafo American nina asechire say you say nipa bi a omo Kumasi a omo tonton spare part ene spare part dealers omo Kumasi no say abefo computer ebeboa ama Ghana Ghana Revenue Authority and Ghana Bayankasa etumi enya sika dodo ewo Ghana port no abra nipa bi embu Ghana for emfa kuti kwan bi so enwiaye because for years you who say importers the exporters no afa kuti kwan bi so a omni custom officials bi etumi wiaye. Now Ghana government through the GRA commissioner and the finance ministry no omotumi the system bi aba abefo fidia your friend Publican AI system eno ena ebeboa custom officials no emawodi omudwuma na ni nyina fa senia sebia nyoma aba no omobe kan nyoma no ombehu se eboa wo se yegye ne pepepe ne yegye ene senia obi entumi twimfem enti de akoni nyina ne se omanga na sika enwunu efa port no aban no afa eye ekwan pa biso a opese dipa a omudi edwirum people who are stealing from us through the port conniving with some port officials no the government is finding ways to seal all those loopholes aban no pese osi saa nyoma ni nyina no kwan enti ode abefo computer bi aba ana system bi aba ye frɛ no Publican AI now yɛda sorry ya ɛyɛ yenuanom a ɔmo asantememu titru ɛyɛ asantememu Kumase ɔmo sɛ ɛyɛ aban no enyi saa AI ɛyɛ Publican AI no emfree port wa ɔmo beto ɔmo nyomam 50 to 70% ɔmo sɛ aban no the abane ya ebema Ghana yenya sebio eto kakra eye mfaso efri port agege ede akyekyere man no eye yenuanom amoton eye spare part Kumase ka ho nyoma ne ade se omo de aban enyim firi ho sa aban enyim firi ho a omo nyoma amoton no ometum oha enchichemu eduonu anase ediosun which is 70%. Na question nyina ne say edu sometime I obusa ho say what makes people think say the country revolves around them. Nipa bi adentina nipa bi adwene yomo say oman na ye chichire no e yomo kwanti na ye chichire man no. Because when it comes to this kind of a year AI and I say Publican AI system where it is not only a year importers of a the car parts and kwa and a idiomo every single container be a befa a year your port e Ghana tema takra no sa system we na check and adentina mo ton car parts no adwene yomo say they are the only importers in Ghana. And now omoton eye hardwares no omojin say they are the only importers in Ghana. Sa sebio enkwasi asem no munyin firi mutrim. Because Ghana, our import and export, no, it does not revolve around more moton spare parts. Ewo Kumase and Ankrai. And this is going to Omo Kumase no. Enti madwene am say samoke kan sem we kira aban say aban enye mfiri wa mo betum nyomo no na mo gisa motum a aya na affect obi ana. Sa motum a Chinese for no Ghana for beto Chinese for no nyama no. Ghana for no beto foreigners no nyama no. Na mo wi amabaye strike, abaye demonstration be ka kire say an obi gi modwuma. Oman ne etim e wo se aban efa ekwan bi a eye ekwan obetumi so e de abo oman no ho ban am make sure say ye nwunu sika nwunu wo airport a e wo se efa ekwan bi so ne esi no kwan na aban atena se enwu se saa eye system we e na eye system a ebetumi aboa ma oman Ghana yenso nipa bi omudi edwurum e wo port no ye betumi esi saa de na no kwan na adentina ma adwene ye mo se mo nyoma na mo kofo na obi anhye mo se mo kofo nyoma mfiri Japan monkofa nyoma mfiri eye den Germany monkofa nyoma mfiri abrochire China mbrambeton no obi anhye wo no adena ma adwene mo se monko anti na ye kyekyere Ghana no saa nkwasi asem we na ayana munjai he ayana moma amanfo nyina hu se majority of you mo ya kromfo entina you are against this AI system. The reason is that saa system we ba ye se wonya kromfo a okofa nyoma na wotwefem wo tema porter anata credit porter. Why would you be angry? I've heard people make arguments say I system ne buy no a delay me nyoma they say me nyoma could demorrage. No, there's a system. If the system a system the fault in T and our nyoma could demorrage, there is a way you can petition the GRE, the customs, and let them understand say be a system waiting ama me nyoma I there I could demorrage and I say ama me nyoma kema maboka. But you cannot just sit and rubbish the system and say because you started this kind of AI system to support custom officials no inti sa system yen to ntwene ne ankofa ne mbra na mu wiaye sebio se mumudodo no munim nyansa na sebio mumudodo no se nya kro na mpese boya all that you have to do is to sit with the necessary authorities and tell them say mo system na mo de aba no e bia system no there are some things that needs to be done. At a point, something needs to be done. That means we cannot keep postponing. You cannot keep telling us, say, yentun sheda. At a point, a decision has to be made. And that decision is to make sure this AI system is operational. Now, the system whereby now say you are having some kind of glitches and you maybe delay or port you do not rubbish the system and say your system is free. No, what you do is this system I am starting on obviously is going to have a little bit of technical problems. That is fine, but the idea now moka say yenyi system review total it makes you people look like thieves. A creative impression will be say mo ya kromfo. If you are saying say system ne abano the way they are now inculcating the system they are trying to make sure the system falls in line and then the custom officials get to understand it. We understand it happens all over the world. any new system you introduce is not going to work 100% efficiently. But you see, that is why there are systems. That is why there are customs, your immigration. That is why you need to also try and find a way to let them understand. In Tinkamwa motonton spare parts no sebio mododo politics na moye and na monya akromfo. You should have sat with the the customs, the commissioner or the GRA commissioner and said, okay, from this time to this time, maybe the next 2 months, yenim system no mo pese mo use it. Maybe a system enya effective 100%. So, say yenya any kind of losses, this is what we have to do. We need to sit with you people to draw another strategy for us making the losses. We can offset those losses. Sa kano embeda so na yentumi enteke ebia a 2 or 3 months a duration. Na fan correct all these problems. But you just don't get up and say because me contain aba, me contain akokem, because of system no the inconsistent nti ama me contain akokem nti yenyi system ni free up na sa ko wia no. That nonsense no mo ya na mani pe bi hu say mo ya kromfo. In this world, there's no system I introduce effectively 100%. There's nowhere in the world that the system I 100%. That is why we have reforms. That's why we have updates. That is why we look at the system. We look at the way it works, the way it basically malfunctions and functions, and then we make the corrections. It is a more problem with the system, how it's working and not working effectively, the way it should work. That is a good argument. Then you can sit with a commissioner, you can sit with customs, you can sit with the authorities and say, okay, for the next 2-3 months, say na ekoso, say my bibia maye, ebia demorrage na your fault. Until for now, you people are putting the system together and it is working for you. We have to try and also meet at a point. Yani importers, ebia mobile some discount to me because nyoma osi in 1 week, they say in 2 weeks, nyoma osi in 3 days, and they in 4 days. But you don't just come on TV, on radio, and have cause press conference with Kumasi. Now one can't Ghana for say because ebia system no one tias here and I say it's not going the way you want it to go into. Ube tu nyoma now tu nyoma Kumasi for bi otu nyoma Kumasi oba nkran na oba be nyoma. It's mama adwene nyam say oman na ya chichire no it revolves around spare parts dealers. Some nipa kuo kakra bi yawo obi a odua jene ne ho wonfa so chen spare parts dealer bi yawo obi a sebio oton atwemo ono so the tax na utua na no bi otua. So you people, that sense of entitlement ne san kwase adwene na aya na mama nkofo bi hyemochi na yede mo ya politics mo amugu Kumasi amoton spare parts specifically say so amefo a saa so amena moto na enfuturo ekumu no abanya ebetena so 8 years ebobe na ohye. You are still living in the dust more than what enfuturo dim mumu bebre mo nyinya cancer na hyehyehye mo ho yenya kwani wie no mawu. These are the kind of things you do, what you advocate and say it should be done. Nyoma mo prim wi se amokofa be atachemu na mo de begu. Majority of them beton monton na say you were in this country for 8 years. MPP beka kire mo swami any most papers dealers who Kumasi say omo ba be turn swami into help when it comes to cars near the Alankachi General Stage kan ba omi General Stage kan achichide ne kan mo tran kofo 8 years mo tuma kan yansa sem ya nchiro mo omo pa mo ho eko another place eko eko twa ahomem ye kwan ne enti kroma na senso boache mo ankasa mo fase ofri Kumasi ko nkra ko twa ahomem si aye overhead na muti Kumasi wona so amekra ntumi nye eni san kwase ade no mutwatwa so na politics na sesa san nyoma we no sa ye expert pass dealers eni ye ntiase eni ye betum na utumi a me nti Kumasi o sa woto spare pass mo Kumasi a Chinese for na yeboa say omura retail market no sa Chinese for will take advantage of your market. They will make you people lose money. I na say Jimmy say you join kuo and I say you're part of kuo. I na kuo na mo join no mo go je meeting na dey na mo dwene ho. Mo go meeting you need to have what we call strategic meetings. Na mo de munima say you're spare pass dealers, you're association, you're nkwa we de ne maame ewu, we de we yesi eja no enkwasiade. Sit and ask yourselves questions. You need to be strategic in your the things you plead for. It is the system aba system no kwa woti a wo read no want tiase. So you need to give yourself time. Say ebia inconveniences be because of the system no abeto so a you go out as a team, as a group, as an organization, you approach the necessary agency and tell them ebia when nti ye boka kakra can you people meet us halfway. That is the time mobile na fe yetie mukasa na my bibia politics and ye beto nyomem na otu nyomem a efo bi ho utu nyomem Chinese ni beton ne de na wasa aboka lo na akwaji na besa de abetata ni asa jelu ye jimi dodo Edu sometimes we say bibia politics. Yentumi pese e bedwene. Ya dani penifo ne nkora na ye jimi. At this point, this is not a kind of warning. What they want in my wine. Uti kumase to nyomema for obi ho. Ni ase spare parts nkwa na intermaport. Unim the kind of groups are omo importing your Ghana. We don't import only spare parts. There are groups they import more things than spare parts dealers. But they be no more spare parts dealers. Mumubi muye rifuanti. Muya kromfo money custom officials be egu temaport. Muwiaye ewiaye moba no masa ba yire nyoma no so no. Eni ti na mo system no mumpe the system has come to stay. Moko abrochira mokofa nyoma na muduru port wa the same AI system na mo ne omudi adwuma. Moses anyoma mo pese omo computer ne charge mo pepepe na mo twa ne pepepe na mo beduru Ghana na mo afi moto na mo bekeka nkwase asem eni TNT bi da mo pese mo tum a muntum sa mo pese mo tum nyoma mu 50% to 70% a muntum ni anhwe mo sori amano nkwase akeka instead of you people over America over Europe say unions pese omo ni aban tenasia they put reasonable things on paper. Recently, the GRA commissioner spoke on TV. We are making a lot of money from just introducing this AI system. Now, nobody says the AI system we're perfect. Nobody has said that. Obviously, there are some inconveniences at the port. We all understand because it's a new system. So what do? You want us to scrap the system? No. You need to meet the commission at a point. You need to meet GRA at a point. You need to let them understand. We support this. Maybe the inconveniences are getting too much. Maybe the system, the way you people are using it now, no, engineer and also into munkushini yakakra. From this time to this time, no, mama a grace period be so be a band demorager because of the system now you're using it. More introducing no, ebia more than 10,000, more than 3,000. Now you to me and so ever higher. That is how you talk. That is how groups talk. Anything every time when there's a new introduction at our port, you people get up. Now, mama MPP from Kwasiafo and yeah, Ghana, I buy Enko Abrochenko Bobesia. Mumusa Moses Sikari free hinaba. A tax nana muriana yajin in deno, and then the area quino. Mumubi muya kronfontin de biano mo sorry at the papa be a check system no we are not saying say this publican AI system is 100%, but as time goes on we get to learn our lessons, we get to do some changes, we get to change the system, update things start to run smoothly. But for you people to come out and say yempe mabodam na moji say AI system no moja pade moji say publican AI system no ebusia gold bi ne da ko she kokwa ase dey say monkofa. We are all Ghanaians. So we importing yama, me be importing yama. So we importing yama, or also etopano, or importing air flour, or importing air rice, or be importing enyama fufro. There are people who are importing major things. Someone can say, now Moji said they be almost sorry, and they spare parts dealers. Kind of force the chica. And a spare parts dealers. Ghana and Kwana about spare part dealer, and also ton cocaine. I did some because I used. Mobile must say home use. Nina a baller, abroche baller. Nyoma moko se sadiba kurom ha me ton enitina de bia ye ka assess o kwan so na nka ye quality test e we porter anka mo importers na nka hwana betum ne ngina ba kurom ha muntie me ma memfa wi kakra ngum me say moi mo se bugu kumase ye betu ye nyoma 50% to 70%. Me say sanka ye quality check e we the kind of nyoma moko se in Japan, Germany, any China, Bray say, engineer, and can mumu who ever between Injina Bagana. Majority of Yama Moko Saba Krumaha, lifespan 2 years, nothing in say. Because a month for the chi, bola, abroche bola. Moses abroche bola, so many penyaho, trotro for top 2 days now say, Yatonyo Mashaka now say, Sanyo Marina Yanka, Upa Mabawe Yan say, he is going to be very, very strict on quality control at our port and come back to the bola Bagruma. Come over to my guys, abroche bola na begu kruma. Mumbra mu wase ne enchechire man no. De bia mo soro na mo de mo adwuma mo ya mo de ya politics. Enkwasiade mo ntiasia. The government can set up a team to move around the nation and do what we call education on the system. It can be done. If you want that, you do that. But you don't come out and say, "Yen scrap it, yen yim free ho." Sa nyoma bola na mo ko se ba Ghana no. Me say, ye kuro ne ye je bola ntra. African ye pabro chire bola. Na sanke honest about these things and kamu nyina kamu 90% kamu out of business. Yeah. It mumiama no Nana, odi wade hye no mo Kumasi no. Edu sometime nana na me pese meka so, but wade hye de bia sai dodo. Omo politicians use omo. For 8 years nana, yene angase party, eye de MPP etin menhia, eye ba afọ akoto, etiti ni mo remu £700 de tie. MPP betena Ghana, menhia so amekwan kra yentuma anye. And the NDC na asaba be so amekwan. Na wasa masa fame to say mo ye press conference. Na enkwasi akeka, eniti mo ye we na ye nyina ye nsuro. Ade a ye beto etia NDC na wo ka kire me da be na woto abama NDC. Me say abroche bola na mokwa na makwose saba no. Someone hwe ni here, yes you be rise up against you the spare parts dealers. Because with him, majority of cars are SSA or Ghana kwan so. Car we nam na ne bo joint 2. Car we nam na ne tire pai. Tire sisaba kroma 99%. Ni nyina are egu abroche na makwose saba. Accidents across Ghana, apart from our roads being narrow, about 60% of our accidents in every the part you people bring to Ghana. Broni bien wa obema nyoma na modeba Ghana se mo beton ama no obema na pass test wa brochi se broni traka nim. You people know munyina munim. Taisa awiwiwi. Taisa awiwi obekro na mo hhehya tais kokotsko. Na nse be ko change me Benz tais almost $1,200. Obekota na awe ne ato atwe na air bubbles no na Ghana fo akose sando be gu container mu mo ba fiare mo be hentan so omo be di nkofo yere be keka nkwase asem abrochire bola no na masesa be gu Africa mo ba so be picture beti ene spare parts dealers ena de spare parts dealer be na Ghana or the original thing na be dru Ghana o ka chon so original ne de enye wana ka just original enye he wana ka chon say original part enye moye ne ye charge wo muso a ohu mo so say abrochire bola be gu Ghana ka se gu Ghana ese bebrebe nyina mo nyoma fun ya mo de beyi mo ma yan kan no kura nkyere mo ye sa check se port ye be sika kakra wo ha na ma fe mo to keka nkwase asem ye nti ase mo ya ye the quality check bi baba port wo hu mo nyina you be out of business and the kokrom ko mo nyina abosi o kan tu so ame o to hwen ko hwe mo nyoma mo ton. The first time we call our places, we say, when you are moton, obi to be time be free atachem, no apepa ho, where they are nice one power, me say, at the full way, the shakabu. Moja. Massa, the publican AI system, no, it has come to stay. Ebema yesika. It is better for you people to sit, analyze the system, work with the Ghana Revenue Authority, work with the government, and let's get some work done. Because nobody is scrapping it. Obia you free ho. Obia niwa obey you free ho. So it is better you get used to the system. It is better you get used to the system. Inti enya dia yebe so ensemfon so ha. Wa o feel so because strike obi ambo tuo. That is the beauty of democracy. O feel so because strike, you can go on strike. Nobody is going to beat you. Metesen and say teacher for me say for mo dwuma ma strike beautifully. Omo yoma kofi akoda. Opportunity ba ban be bie no ma pejuma mom. That's how it works. Obia do obi tokwa. I will not sit here and stop anybody from going on strike. I will never do that. So who feel say now say about car, it is your right to get on the street to protest for Ghanaians to know say you car. After that we are not kofi akotwen. You don't do you see Mama adwene nyamo say sa tete politics na ye be kan de ye be ye we mu ahye no ye be hwe na wo sorry a woni be sika free ba ye de chechire Ghana. You have no idea why lucky crampo say wenya abanya e kan no kora kire wo enti mo last one nie mo amosem ye spare parts dealers se mo anya nyoma ye na mo kasa by heart massa. And you see mameka bibin chamo there's one secret I want to tell you. You see Chinese for no. And I would like to talk to the GRA boss about this, the commissioner himself. Ghana for Eco China, Eco Fa, the same Chinese car cyber system. And you see, I'm one person. I've always advocated, say, China malls in Ghana, they should shut it down. I don't know. The government doesn't want to listen. It's fine. And because the more you allow these China malls to be set up, there will be pressure on the local market. And yet Ghana for no bujo. And what is going to happen and say the rippling effect and say omo beji eye ejumane free Ghana for no omo ye omo de inketenkete no, then they will also turn against the government. And today be I catch the Ghana for Mr. T sa eye de advocacy ejuma say we should stop the Chinese from opening malls in Ghana. we don't have any problem with the Chinese. If the Chinese want to come to Ghana and get themselves involved in production, we will allow them to do production. So Chinese 4% be a company waha. And so they sent you and say, Omoni air government of Ghana, Agric Ministry, be a fertilizer, a plant. We support that. If the Chinese are going to come to Ghana and get themselves involved in production, employing Ghanaians and producing in Ghana, I will support that 100%. But I will never support Chinese going down and destroying the retail market. And I would like to tell the GRA boss, I am beginning to think, say, we are allowing the Chinese to take advantage of the system too much. As much as these Chinese, they have opened their arms and telling us they want to work with us, they are somehow taking advantage of us too much. And we need to sit up and look at how they are basically, because right now, we have been able to stop them from entering our forests. The rate at which under Ekufuor and Baumia, Chinese for go forest almost say quiet. Right now they are scared. So the percentages form right now, they have channeled their energy into retail. Now there's something happening in Ghana, and maybe say Ghana need to form. And this is a message to the GRA boss and the finance minister. The Chinese are doing something at our port, and we need to pay very close attention to this. The Chinese funny and say, and if the GRA boss is anywhere, they should cut the piece and send to him. A very nice person. I have been on him some last time on the finance until I saw the changes that had to be made. Now, Chinese phone DB. There's a lot of Chinese cars in Ghana right now. And what is happening is almost a local market when it comes to the automobile market. And the omo yanene say, and sometimes the Ubusan will say, how are they able to do that? And the reason why they are able to do what I'm about to say, then they say, they connive with our own customs officials. And until I am happy about this publican AI system, I think I will be myself because okay, at the end of the port, very important. Now, I want to draw the attention of the GRA commissioner and the finance minister. Maybe someone draw my attention to something. Ghana ni 8 minutes a year. Let me take these 2 pence. Ghana ni 8 minutes a year. Chinese ni or China. Omu to me to the same car. Omu car say what China. Omu you know to me to car no. In China, $20,000. Now, almost ship car from China, they are charged about $5,000 each for each car. Technically, car no aqua could do $25,000. Some of the car be drew Ghana, Chinese need shipping it diaba, na Ghana need shipping it diaba. Some of nya ebasa omuba betonwa. Averagely, ube car no ebia be 100,000 Ghana cedis for each car. Meaning, plus car no cost or toye. Shipping from China and taking the car out in Ghana, no, ABA plus 1 minus 1, Nina ABA 150,000 Ghana cedis. And now 150,000, oh, de, Yanyan in cedis, 150,000 cedis. Now, the interesting thing is, Chinese did the same car, the same price, the same taxes, and the same port of museum. Omu bedru Ghana, Ghana Chinese for no kofaba yana, Yanina ni omokofa no. Ye bedru Ghana, pena Chinese for the knife. And that is why we are getting a lot of Chinese cars in the system. Ghana need to make over Chinese cars 20. Chinese need to make over Chinese car 20. The same brand. The funny thing is, let's say Chinese need to a discount kakra or China because we're Chinese need a 5% discount. There are some discounts be a bar. It is unreasonable because when it comes to the port, we need the same price. Chinese need to be bar. Now a ton car no 70,000, but averagely that car should be sold at 120,000. Then you ask yourself, say, then a Chinese, ordinary Ghana need to carry the same price. A shipping the same price. Port the same price. And your crampono, say Chinese in the car or the car, it should not be less than 100,000. But you will see, say, Chinese need to the car, no, Tonkan 60,000. Now Ghana in the Martin area, he needs to sell the car at 90,000. Then you ask yourself, say, a dear magic pana Chinese for ne ya. Omu China cast in Bedru Ghana. Na sa China cast na abe for Ghana for na. Almost China, China Casino. It is because when they get to our ports, there are some people there who are making these Chinese misdescribe and bring in the cars without paying the right taxes. In the Chinese phone, how many Ghana for not talking the same price or her into about town and the Corolla Corolla keke. You come to Ghana, you cannot even sell Corolla because cars be say Toyota cars are and can easy because people know say their engines are durable and that they last for long and their parts are very easy to get. You know? And the Corolla crowd see a garage I top. Ghanaians are buying more Chinese cars all because the Chinese are making money at our ports. Chinese, if only do a port one, there are some custom officials they don't allow them to pay the right amount of money they have to pay. Uber will say Chinese for now, China cars have a good system. They are destroying the local automobile business. And I think there is a cartel in Ghana. They have been able to enter our system to the point whereby either say the cars they don't declare all, they don't pay all, or they are giving some crazy discounter. The moment on pay free port, automatically the Ghanaian man, the car, and I say whatever he went to buy in China, it becomes costly than a Chinese in India. And these are the things we need to be looking at. And I think there's something happening at our ports. In this our steady Ghana system this year, when you go into the system, people are not buying the European cars. They are not buying because now the force na begum, the China cars na any durable na begum, and for some reason, Ghana folk and Chinese folk car at the same price. The Chinese come and they sell it lower than even the average price. And sometimes you ask yourself, say, it is because there are some people at our ports, they are conniving with the Chinese to dupe us. And anytime I can just say this publican AI system, very important. Say these kind of things will not happen at our port. But right now, at the Kudian you have seen the influx of Chinese cars in Ghana. Is because the Chinese are doing something at our port. The Chinese are either under declaring or they are doing something at the port whereby anytime their Chinese cars enter Ghana, automatically every car becomes costly. Say obi eton the Corolla or basic cars because and the over Ghana can be in twin top, Corolla in twin top. There are some cars Ghanaians believe say they are durable cars. Matters near the Danian go twin top because the Chinese have found a way of bringing in these shitty cars at a very low cost. And how are they able to do with that? And just say there are people who also go to China and buy the same car at the same cost. Ghana, 60%. It is because there are some people back home at the port. There are some people who have connived with the Chinese, either custom officials, politicians, who are making the Chinese bring in these cars at a very lower rate. But this publican AI system, that is what it has come to do. Every single car, every single Adiebi Abefa port, this system will help. So custom official near Kromfokra, the system will be able to detect, say, the car has been undervalued. The container has been undervalued. The car, the declaration, some things have not been declared. So this AI system, the publican AI system, is just in support, helping and checking the system. And it's a study. There are so many custom officers in Ghana, only importers. Do you know that? And I trust this GRA boss. I trust this custom boss. The new one now about any GRA boss. I know. And I trust them, and I know they'll weed all these people out. There are some custom officials, Port, Takrade Port, they themselves, they are importers. And you see, they have registered companies in people's names. Now, what they do is say, sir, custom officials, Omo kofa cars in the name of Kwame Jatu, but a only company na kofa cars naba. What they do is, as custom officials, ubetumenya 5 custom officials, omo long room, no more importers. They are car importers. So they talk to each other. Boga me container bedroom. Me cars 5 in the womb. Me cars 4 in the womb. They say I burn it then. Or say container number 770 is okay. And the moment will take it out. Now container was here charging maybe at 300,000. Now charging 15,000. That is how they are able to mess the system up. So this AI system now, at the first GRA Commissioner Diabano, it's a backup system. Now the AI system will check the container by itself. Now, when the AI system checks the container, nobody can influence the system and say, they need to reduce the price to 15%. And that is what some of them, it is also a fighting this publican system now. A custom officials, dealers, share importers, nature say, because the more importers near the almost businesses will be safe, they'll be able to steal from the port. And you don't just see these things and say, oh, genuinely, some importers have genuine concerns, which we all understand. We all respect. There are some few flashes over. We understand. But the main reason here Who say Guta? Me catch them say Guta leadership. Importers. There are some custom officials importers, and these are the people who are telling importers they won't go strike. Mama GRA the pressure they will give in. The GRA should not give in. This school is from within. I know my people. I know how they operate. Me Ghana na obidi me din 3 million Ghana cedis. Ghana port. Say onimi na juma. And this person me body din one of the biggest importers in Ghana. And I confronted him. I said, hey, why do you go to this Lebanese and use my name and say, I am your friend, you work with me, and I should give you this money? I'm telling you, I know what they can do at the port. I know what they can do at the port. Into this system, some of the custom officials, and importance because 90% of those corrupt custom officials, they are importers. I am telling you. So me be phone lines now. Not genuine businessmen or you'll be shocked. 90% of custom officials port. And a system and then we have gotten a new custom official boss and also analyze it. Most of them don't cause a problem with. I am telling you. But hey, this administration, I trust them. This new custom commissioner, I trust him. This new GRA commissioner, the finance minister, they will set the system right. The amount of money we will generate from our port in 1 year, you people will be shocked. We will be that. The amount of money this system is going to generate from the port, Ghana Nibia be shocked. Agitation it is politically motivated. Yes, because sa AI system we ejina. Sa area muria ne Chinese for muria ne Ghana phobia omugu port we they are not going to be able to do that. They know. They know. Inti mama me anjini samu de na omo ye and the entiasia mo forget yomo. They will say on person be adwuma bi obetuma kokra tomatoes. So we say okra spare parts inti AI system na ba no we ni njinwa kokra tomatoes. Because what so many options and yes spare parts nkwa na obetuma akra. Inti mo amu kumase no now, we de nyanyanya munja spare parts na monko kra in toes because ultimate ntua spare parts eyedien eyi ombese oni aban betena se adwendwene ama ene ko kran toes ene de odi Burkina wo ba ya na obe park no aton aden edien by force ehunahuna no intimuka sa na nanka ato force yema hyehye no na eye Anthony Sapon yema hyehye no na Ghana aban akwele ne eyi system refi wo hwe when the system refi it has come to stay ene de fashion team intimu pieto no monko horo.
We're coming to show you work done so far at Winneba Junction when it comes to Kasoa to Winneba dualization project being handled by NAG Fairmont. You see the roundabout at Achimota Multi-Choice where you have those of us coming from La Paz heading to Jowlu, going down the, let me call it overpass. So we are underpass. Those going to Jowlu, we drive underpass, and those coming from 37 heading to Achimota, You drive all the way to the top, you go around the roundabout. If you're coming to La Paz, you go around it this way, and then you descend heading to Abofun. If you're continuing to Achimota, you go around it and you proceed and go straight to Abofun. That's how it's looking. So we're going to have something similar over here. So when you get to the Winneba Junction proper, it's going to be a roundabout. And so those coming from Apam or those coming from Cape Coast heading to Accra, we use the underpass as you're seeing here. We use the underpass heading straight to Accra. Those coming from Accra heading straight to Cape Coast, we also use the underpass through and head straight to Cape Coast. Now, if you're from Winneba and you want to go to Swedru, you drive to the roundabout, go around it, head to Swedru. If you're coming to Accra, you go around it and have your way or take your way all the way to Accra. So this is what we're having here at Winneba Junction. So have a look and see if you can connect this to what's happening at Achimota Forest. What is there is likely going to be what is going to be here. So take a look and let's do the connection. We're coming to show
This is Arnold, Mr. Ochel, the whole Ghana, the big push. What would you see at Winneba Junction? About we more basic free baby. Internally generated a sika revenue and the yes idea winner. So Arnold, Makachamo, they are partnering with Loud Silence TV every single day. You betcha where Kaswa Winneba Junction Ahunisano. In a few months, you'll be shocked the kind of work the NDC NDC ABA Chrono or Connecti Chrono. John Mahama came with a purpose, the big push purpose, and every single day we will show you the only way near Winneba Junction. You better every part of the world, the country. You better a Juma Ekoso. When you say every day we will show you pictures, we will show you videos, and Arnold and his team are on the ground. Every single day they are on the ground. They are taking pictures, they are taking videos, they are archiving every single thing. Every single Ghanaian should be part of this big push. Ghana is under construction, and we have the right people on the ground to bring us every single detail about what is happening on the ground. And as you can see, John Mahama and NDC, they came to help Ghana. They came to open Ghana. With or without John Mahama, 2028, we have to make sure the NDC stays in power to make sure yenya party bi ba aban omo bedi sorokun kwasi ade no mbeye omo bedi ajantrafo omo bedi yatem omo angaza stronghold e kuma so kroma anye kwan amomo. Until we are not supposed to make that mistake again and bring these MPP piglets back to come and waste our time. This is the big push. As we go on, make sure pieces of the work that is going on around the nation. Now, what am I seeing, team? Can you do a breakdown? Can you do a breakdown for me? Breakdown. Yes. So, this is another story. I'm saying, and they be a catch Ghana for say, open one of the most unserious political group, a limited liability company that is filled with limited liability fools, the NPP. Me say the NPP is a limited liability party. They are not able to think wide. Abronya be Jimmy no ho nanzen away. On say MPP for ekasa bebre. Ask yourself say nipa send ye chi omo a ye de omo call police station ye mo bail. Nipa send ye chi omo. See ye chi abronya. Any a chase, I was paying away Jefu no. Now, why do you think the MPP are only sticking to Jefu Nasem? They are sticking to the Jefu Nasem because they know Abronya Kwasiampe, is guilty of that Adiana Oye, It don't say Abronya Kwasiana Kasaya China man the bill, no. What's in car? Moka is the first time no yes, I didn't the Black Maria Kofano, no. Oh, say a bus and a penua quantity. Then you don't see him again. Most of a question baby or no ba no bedin kwasem on say or di boni we na ohun say he has to go to jail no on say Abronya ira on say the MPP they have strategically decided to focus only on Jefu Jimmy no kwasem. Why do you think they have moved away from Abronya's crime? Abronya threatened a judge. Abronya made allegations against the Ghana Police Service. He made allegations against the judge, telling us to say judge near Kronfo our negotiations. Why do you think the MPP as a political party, they have not made Abronya's issue their main conversation? Because they know, say party, no, it is filled with daft, weak-minded, foolish idiots. And it's a what stadium pa mibusao a press conference. The tables were 10. NPP slams arbitrary arrest of members. The question here is table ben omoka wansem. Because right now we don't have a table that is 4 square. A circular table a round engina inti ehina opesa otena. We are using Chinese table. It does not have 4 corners. This is a table where a table a round table chimney sepe a round is a merry go round. The table has no ends. Inti table ben ebe 10. It is a way steady conversation very well. But I won't say Adena Bronya ya children no metna ne nkwasia TV no so mbeka kire mo say judge ne yekromfo judge ne boa abantumi nya no hwe no nka bone. It is because they know say Abronya can go to jail. It is a Utie Pentium 2. Say or your press conference. Now yeah, you know, here and the judges and the political judge wait which mean nobody in Ghana should take these idiots serious. Hey, the NDC will have problems. It's a fact. There are thousands and thousands of people who are part of the NDC. They will have problems along the way. But comparing the MPP to the NDC, to go and say, let's give power to the MPP in Kenya, no government on this planet has been perfect. And that is why I'm telling you, the NDC along the way might have a little bit of a problem. But that does not give any room for the MPP to come and rule Ghanaians. Now, power, today they are making this arrest look like say ebinsi Ghana da yanchi obi ankwasiafo yehu de moya Ghana krodim. And you see, it's so interesting say sankofo ya chiomu, they actually committed a crime. And there is a Cyber Security Act that was actually introduced by the MPP themselves. It is how can say in 2020 Cyber Security Act no what they aba na say what say that time no obi kasa na sa kasa no na de wonte na wanchena na kwasia ende aban sesa na aban apply the same emrana. Why do you have an issue with it? Because in 2020 what the Cyber Security Act you people were arrested in Ghana. There were so many people you put in jail. Now, Argentina today, you want it to look like, say, the NPP people, they are people you cannot arrest. Last meeting, social media. And one guy, and you see, school and people Jimmy Ampa. Now, on Facebook, and this is a guy some people know. You see, sometimes I say, school ankasa enya man bibini bi ebi before the school nya momo school no omukwa omu jimi mo sanka omu tena fie sua fie nyansa no kura 90% anka no betima abo mo. What I heard this guy saying and say NDC phone tie right now no, you don't arrest your opponent. Why do you have to arrest your opponent? When your opponent does something, you don't have to arrest them because so we sa krampo omo mubuofu MPP mu no ebe me jinja omo so yakwasia. Ma MPP ni mebo tuo ni enja na oyiri tuo na afa enja ne se onko because ye china ye beka se MPP beba power wo ye kwasia school no kon sen. And I saw this guy screaming kasan kasa ye ntia se inti NDC phone sia politicians sia die nti ne ye man ye mra wo man mu. Why do we have laws? And I expect somebody at Uncle School where Jimmy on to me Kinkaya. You see, oh, yeah, they're Ghana as usual. Where the Uncle School than to a Jimmy. I was expecting the people you call some Uncle School to make such statements. Now, who also Uncle School, and you understand the reason why they are lost. Even the university you people went, my friend, autonomous, no, there are laws in the university you cannot break. So a whole nation has laws, and because of political expediency, because some people think say, okay, say NPP niye Jimmy, why ya dey bi enye, I was say abano, and na abano teso no ebeki say emrana edwuma no. Who to work say adenti abano ntie. The government does not listen. Abiding tie and abiding tie because sawochi opposition for guma. Adena kwasia for yanchi opposition yina for ngumu. There are some people in opposition who are like animals from where Jimmy. In this opposition, it will ginger the MPP base and they will come out and you lose election. Massa, say I bet you put 10,000 a good na NDC lose election. The right thing needs to be done. Actually, wait, Jimmy, you cannot apply that common sense because we cannot be selective about who the law should be applied to. Irrespective of your political affiliation, we are looking at the law. Did you break the law? Did you make an allegation? Are you able to substantiate it? Will you be able to do it in court? That is why there are laws. Argentina will say, Obia ko show pictures bi me abechina. Adena ogin say nipa no de oyeye na enya bone a. Why don't you do it on your page? All of you guys get the opportunity to sit on radio. You have basic knowledge. Into our politics, because of politics, into people have affiliated themselves with political party to use that as a cover to fool. And we need to make sure the law applies, irrespective of maybe a freeba. I didn't think I was say Jefu kwasiane ya chedo no or ko posting maybe social media etiamra so you said yeah, why don't you do it on your page? You don't do it because you know it's against the law. Into Oya MPP we should allow such a fool to be walking on the streets of Ghana. No. It's almost like I say, and I'm rebi, obi kan sembi, na ya anchi nipano, you are being stupid. Because Emrana edaho. If you want to make sure the Emrana yejuma, it will work. It's for somebody to sit on even TV and radio and tell you, people listening to them say, "Wait, you two politicians work, you two of for muntie, and this is for tie, or make opposition. Wait there, Adentina, watch or opponent, Aden no opponent, no, and before you had any NGO munina. We are kwasia." We are kwasia. School na makonyina a waste. All because Oya MPP ni ne we Jimmy Ntia. Oh, NDC there, mochi obi a ebekọ against him. Massa. Na unu nipa dodo ya MPP for Ghana. Ada ne enchi omu nyina ngumu. It is because some people are hiding behind politics to fool. It's in more who defend say and where the NDC for and abine chair. I didn't also post decided on Facebook page. Why don't you do it? Because your brains in the culture will say, "Sa act way against the law." Now, then, you against the law, you are defending it and say, "I didn't catch this aquasiano." Now, Quatuboto Jimmy we are why Jeff Jimmy we no on no chain wine. Sa Jimmy Quatuboto we are China Koshema or Shebu 2 weeks no on wine or chain or Ghana ha Embrabeno or chain or Ghana ha. Therefore, these were the same people who created this word Rambo style. Yakochi obi Rambo style. Massa, Chuck Norris wo Tompo wo ho, Kelayon wo ho, Black Sheep wo ho, yawo a chef wo ho, ya betchew. Hey, Mopa, ya chimu amutunti NDC. Nobody gives a heck about it. If it is about power, and I say Kroniye Nyejumau. If it is all about political power, then in Ghana, no law should work. In today, Biana Mibusa or this social media, I can say, and the abino aquachi will be messy. I didn't know the Nipani and I channel. So why dreamuno? So only Munyans and I say, Ojidi say at the par. Why don't you do same? Why don't you do the same thing the guy did? I don't know, posted the same picture on your Facebook page and write the same thing the guy wrote and see. But you are sitting there not trying to do that, but you are trying to defend that. Wait, Jimmy. Where kwasia? Radio no TV. Are you forced to speak? Take your time and analyze the issue before you speak. We understand where you are coming from. We understand where your heart is. We understand the party you love. But sometimes be rational. Edum Breswa, I am rational. Jimmy Dodo. You allow a tribalism and political stupidity to take over your conscience. Your conscience should be your conscience. Me NDC, my Ejuma, NDC about power. If somebody in the NDC is doing something wrong today, why should I come and sit here and make a fool out of myself? No. I need to let the people know this act is stupid. This is wrong. Until we don't make it look like say this, until NDC be lose power. Until wo and the MPP ni be ball yiritimu tuo ofie. Na say and the aban china. Yabeka say NDC for akwachi obi abotimuti NDC be lose power. You are crazy. You are stupid. We should make sure we activate the law. We should make sure the law works. We should make sure people, at the end of the day, we are not selective about who the law is applied to. Udi Bonnie, because there's an act sitting there. And police, the act was read to them. And nobody has been able to come out to say the act that is there is wrong. But why are you defending the action? So why are you defending the action? You are defending the action because why Jinimuno say a chikwa siebia wedi imbra, wako against imbra, party na tepa or nibe lose power. Inti enjay. Omobeto omopa. One day omobeto ompa all them. Tie. Me say, mo de mo fam kwasi and defend it. Where you bonny or young people ninti and this be lose power. Me say omobeto omopa. Da kubeko fi no butu yire so. Na honorable MPP de Swami executive no otua oyere so. One day ube wura wo dem no na MPP bantama secretary na otua oyere so. One day Ubeba no na Akontombra MPP chairman na osi uyire so. One day ubehu se eye Sehi Akontombra. Ubehu se eye Sogakope MPP chairman. Ubeba na otua uyire so. Na eno no yebete se otua uyire so a na aka kire se oh where do MPP ni tie nyama no kwasia. The law needs to apply. The law needs to apply. The law needs to go its full course. That is what we call governance. You are building. Now, because you TV, so I say, abiding, these were some of the things that was making abino enye, because the rule of law, people did not respect the rule of law and they kufuado. Irrespective of where you belong, when it comes to the law needs to apply. The law is the law. Everything should be about who will win the next election. Everything will be about Makacha Ghana for say. That idea of the election being politicians, it has ended though. It does not work again. John Mahama about power second time and a sad thing no, you break his jinx no. Nobody can use the next election to intimidate any politician in Ghana. Any politician who is doing the right thing will consistently do the right thing because the rational voter will know that this decision that I took, this decision the politician took is the right decision for me. Inti kwasia oya MPP ninti we bumra so nti enya no adan a ye che na nipa bekasa na nipa no mfiri bebi na be enya Ghana fo ya inti wo kwasia mpanya on nam ho ye kwata mo picture na ye de oye na are you going to sit there and say oya MPP ninti wait Jimmy you speak like unko skuda masa fa u Jimmy na fa u pie to kwatena bebi ni enko enim.
All right, I am back to a spot that we've been before. This bridge, last year, I was here with Anita to talk about this bridge, and in that conversation, she made it clear that it will make way for a concrete bridge. Yeah. And we're here today to witness the decommissioning of the metal bridge, and to me, it is a historic moment because many years from now, when we see the concrete bridge, we can tell someone the metal bridge that used to be here. I was here when it was being decommissioned. Yes, it's a Bailey Bridge, right? Okay. Now, I see two things happening here right now as we speak. What are these two things and what explanation would you give to them?
Okay. So this is the second bridge location.
Right.
Ongoing is the decommissioning of the Bailey Bridge, as you said. And then we are trying to create a dry working space. Right. For the foundation of the new concrete bridge that will come to place. We are going to create a new channel for the water course because the new bridge has the components. We have two abutments on the external side and then one pier, a central pier. The second abutment falls within the water.
The second apartment falls within the water?
Yeah, falls within the abutment. The first one is somewhere here, and then the middle pier is just at where we are standing. Okay. So we can't excavate in the water. We need to create a dry land. So what we are doing now is to reclaim the sections so that we can go on with our foundation work.
So land reclamation is going on?
Yes.
That's why the trucks keep coming with soil.
They are bringing the waste material from other sections of the project.
To this
for
place.
Instance, the excavation is all ongoing. When we are trying to remove the soft clays and all that, we can use it here.
So you can use that one here to reclaim the land?
To reclaim the land, yes. To push the water to create a dry space for us to
be able to work.
Do our foundation.
Okay.
God bless our homeland, Ghana. Bless our homeland, Ghana. Make our nation great and strong, both to defend forever the cause of freedom and
We keep telling you, you bet sure where the winya to Dodowa Road now, on a new bridge now, Oma connected a year in Kruno. This is all under the big push NDC to buy. What you saw there was Oswald Investment Limited. They are covering every single part of this project, the big push project itself in whole. We will be showing you excerpts from every part of the nation. Oswald Investment Limited, in collaboration with Louds Alliance Media, what we do is we will be showing you pieces of ongoing works around the nation under the Big Push project. Inti Debiano, you bet sure some of the works are Ekoso. Mema Urimfi, or Ghana, Uni Ghana, we will be updating you. Ya Kaivi Bibia, we will let you follow the project. And now your commission Bibia, so we will take note of every single thing. By 2028 and beyond, Ghana is going to change. John Mahama and the NDC are connecting the nation. They are intertwining every single part of the nation to make it a nation that is fluid when it comes to transportation and then their business and also farming, transportation of everything. And these are very important things. We need to encourage the government, support the NDC. They are going to hit the block sometime, but it's very important that we support them and keep pushing them. The NDC needs to stay in power for 42 years. And no, and when a realize that dream of stopping Ghanaians from traveling to other countries to do menial jobs. These are job creation opportunities for young people in this country. We cannot forget. Let's keep flowing air Oswald. We will also show you every single part of the nation at Obeko. Now, the next one to discuss Eja Ababedu, and it's got to do with WHO commends President Mahama over free primary health care. And again, for Amoshami about non-do apahon sima edubako 10-11. You drew a free primary health care no one sensem. A we are singing a year apomudin, Juma Kokasia, a we are singing and there, Omupenina or Danono, were took Nanumutu, Abekase, a year John Mahama, ya Diabo Africa, a bin sida, any we are say, Ninyan say, or the apomudin, Abafi. Diana Omogin say Africa will be to me, a bambian to me, no, Sebio, a bambi crash or bear, a bit taken about 20 years, no, John Mahama, Eddie Bibia Freno, the free primary health care no aba na ende no abedu ema WHO omo mohwe apomuden so ewo wiase nyina no agiatum apene so abo Mahama ba so say ade wo ya Mahama ye no Ghana apomuden from Nkwara to Mrewa to Nkokora to Mbesiriwa ene Ghana etebio imbebu no ahoden wo hwa mbaye adwuma no obo omo hu nyina ye frɛ bibi he has secured their future. Sebio omo bra nankasa no or their share de onyamensa technically sebio omo bra no or the apomuden abɔ ho ban. Now, and Ghana for Bebre at free primary health care, dia. As yet saying, Nano, if free hin a buyer, in bread say a baby Jamuno, I'm a Ghana for at the air corner. But before I must start Eddie Sa primary health care home and como, I'm a United on Wansano. John Mahama, the president, no Wakasa Afahon, or Chechemu, Muyan take a Kayuani a big Jamu, I'm a Ghana for at the pa. Ene adia John Mahama NDC abanwe eba omo share na omo disuno and there hypertension and yabotre problem ni ho de ohia no Ghana card I to say this way no de ohia ni so share ye bedwum enti ye delete ne uploadi fra wonua na wo so nua so mfreni nua se Kevin Taylor sebra na betie de aba asem papa aba se bi omo amu nkurase mo a nyoma mu eden mamo mo a mo ma menom eni afi kakra mo papa nom eni afi mo nipa bi a mo hwe mo a yare nkitinkiti bi ba na adane adwendwene no we sa free primary healthcare we no aba se ebeji obia nkwa and no na ye bohu de wura and dem atena se chenchen hene mi bedwudwum but before I beko enim mama John Mahama enkasa na onche nyoma kitiwe mi wi a na me de abeso so edwudwum.
The importance of the free primary healthcare. We've been talking about universal health coverage. Every country is working to achieve universal health coverage, and universal health coverage is the situation where every citizen has access to quality, affordable care. In Ghana, we introduced the National Health Insurance Scheme, and it expanded coverage and affordability in a major way. But since we introduced the National Health Insurance Scheme, we still have a lot of pockets of underserved areas, especially in the rural areas. And so, for countries that want to extend the reach so that they can achieve universal health coverage, they include in it the primary health care aspect of it. With the health scheme, normally for most of the health facilities under the health scheme, You see the patients only when they are sick. And so it's mostly curative. One key aspect of the free primary health care is preventive, to identify the illness and get early treatment before it develops into something else. And so a major part of the free primary health care is the health screening aspect. And we are encouraging that when we roll out the free primary health care, our traditional leaders and our religious leaders will help us to mobilize their communities. At least every Ghanaian must be screened once a year. Every Ghanaian must be screened once a year. And you get the basic screening, and that includes hypertension. So the free primary health care post would have the sphygmanometers so that they can check your blood pressure to see if you are developing blood pressure. Sometimes if you are developing blood pressure, just a change of your diet can take it away. A change of lifestyle can take it away. But if your blood pressure is high and you require treatment, then you will be referred up to the district hospital level. So the free primary health care complements the national health insurance. And so at that level, it's free of charge. You go, the screening, everything is free of charge. If it's a basic illness like malaria, your CHIPS compound will have the medication for malaria. If it's a basic illness like cholera, your health compound, CHIPS compound, or your health kiosk will have the basic drugs for you. If it is a respiratory illness that requires cough mixture or something, you get it at your CHIPS compound. But if they take your blood sugar and your blood sugar is high, you can change it with diet, but if it persists, then they will have to refer you to the district level. And at the district level, you use your national health insurance card to get the treatment and the drugs that you require. So the free primary health care is complementary to the national health insurance. It's not coming to replace it. It is coming to complement the national health insurance. So it doesn't mean that because the free primary health care has come, you shouldn't get a national health insurance card. You should still have a national health insurance card. But at the point of examination and treatment at the polyclinic level, at the health center level, at the CHIPS compound level, at the health kiosk level, you don't need your NHIS card at that point. You just need your Ghana card or any form of identification.
Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama Mohe. Wake na boe Ghana wabwajo wahe saminya Oba kenima kake se wahemo kenima enyo Mwano ohane wabwajo wahe saminya Modene onge bonge hiochami ke hewaminami hiyo Ghana bewura ayeko.
Every country is working to achieve universal health coverage. And universal health coverage is the situation where every citizen has access to quality, affordable care. In Ghana, we introduced the National Health Insurance Scheme, and it expanded coverage and affordability in a major way. But since we introduced the National Health Insurance Scheme, we still have a lot of pockets of underserved areas, especially in the rural areas. And so, for countries that would want to extend the reach so that they can achieve universal health coverage, they include in it the primary health care aspect of it.
All right, thank you and welcome. We had a glitch. I think the system had a little glitch, but I think we are back on air. Now, maybe Jumina Amagana for Atias team, if we are good, I can start the breakdown. The night John Dramani Mahama, President Mahama Ekenyina say, a year Ghana, you were a year from Titi, and from JJ Rawlings time, a year for a Kwame Nkrumah time, na National Health Insurance, a buy a befa JJ Rawlings time, and a befa for time, and a baby drew a year day, a year atamil so about Mahama Hon and the Asabedru Mahaho. Ain't Bibia your friend a year National Health Insurance, a Adibia Yene a year National Health Insurance at Nache. Now, and yet BB your friend a year primary health care abba. Now, no ene national health insurance no ensusunya ben ne dem na ye nyina enim se eya tete no Ghana no se eba eye apomuden a de ka se national health insurance a ye fra bibi eye o insurance the only time obeko hospital no na ebia yare bia bo na ebia na yare no bebia abo wedunu krampo no na sebio bebia edunu ye ntumi nso ano because national health insurance no be enim say sebio ne boarding into wo kono sebio intina dipa kura ntanko hospital nipa dodo no hu ni say answer no meko hospital no onim say either say the national health insurance card no enwuye ana say sebio onim say okoduru a hu sikasem nsense no beba soro intina ma nipa kura enhyeda mpe hospital ko na Mahama ehu say Ghana for ye mu dodo no ye enhyeda ni yare kwankro a eso ya ye ntumi nya ho adwuma yare nkitinkiti ena sebio ekekesi ni na abeya yare kwankro enti wapeko ekwan bi so a sebio Ghana for dodo no omo betumi nya yaresa abra sebio emma bed mi beda omo say national health insurance nko a sebio national health insurance na da ho now this free primary health care no de ne say aban no de embraba say ende wo Ghana ni nko a na say wo Ghana card a sebio se wo dodo sebio yare bi et say hypertension and mebobo yare bebre so akyerewa ubetumi akọ hospital akọ eden akọka say oh ene de menisu brem dodo menisu nya wuta sebio me moja sem akosoro ebia me BP akosoro sa Ghana card kekekuta wunti ubetuma ko ho me age watompa so na ya eden ya hwe kakra na se o pressure no stabilize a na wakofie enti yesi a hospital akwa baby a enye se bia ukuta national health insurance card nkwanti na to ko na se bia akwa baby a yare enketinkiti bia ekekese ni bebre na abaye kese a wuntumi nkono aban ne pese oso yare enketinkiti na no ansa na sa yare enketinkiti no abaginsem and internet for bibi the primary health care into the primary health care ni nyina na say Ghana ni betuma sorry Ghana ni our national health insurance card the only be crampo no the oni ane say obewo ne de ne Ghana card ekuta no say sebio o maame e wo BP ebia obinyim wo fie na ne yemu ewo wo ne kakra nyoma nkitinkiti bi ayese nsuo gu nsuo nyangu no a osuro so ko hospital be gina to ne health insurance card ebia ewu no omo se nyoma nkitinkiti no ubetumi abo ewura hospital na wuduru oso a ewo sa hospital ne jew na omo hwew obi wo otumi nya etiyare kata kakraka ohu de onye tebi otumi twahwe eno no etumi de ko hospital de hian se okuta Ghana card a sa yare nkitinkiti ni nyina no eye aban se bibia ye frɛ no free primary health care no ebeteki in charge. Now, the money is shrunken health insurance and they say, MBE health insurance in free. Health insurance ne wo. Now, the primary health care no, abeka health insurance no, amana den and say, sa primary health insurance primary health care no. Yare bi debia obetuma ko hospital bi ebia yare nkitinkiti bi ewo ho. Ebia wo hypertension ebia o fibroid bi how nkitinkiti bi nyoma nkitinkiti bi ubetuma abowura hospital na sebio ya je blood pressure and say ya check BP na aka say oh BP na ende ye ejina so kakra ubetuma akofie eno no eye free ye nju bibia sebio your baby bebre organa sebio eye nkurase tu na sebio yare bi okrampa ehiampo se de beba kurom yare bi o mpa ehia se beba district hospital yare bi o ha ehia se beka se bra comfort no chana se kolebu yare bi o ha e o se chip compound utumi bowura ho na ehwe BP na ehwe se bia nyoma bi koso na etumi e check ka oh dakakra se bia e yare de e o so ogi ahome ansa na BP na akofo me agi amwa kofie sa yare nketinkete no eno no uwura e chip compound bia ye betuma ahwe for free abra ye musa so e de o health insurance card wen ye bebuta so o Ghana card wen the moment abayi Ghana card no sa e nyoma nketinkete no ye betumi ayama now preventive so bronika say preventive ebi obi ha na obinya heart attack na ebi a statistic say ni subiri kakra na ebi a odwen say otam health insurance card ko a ebeda na ibibiri nti no on time ko hospital but say na wo hwe okra na wo ho na wo hwe na wakoma ba obiribiri na wakasa oni hyeda nje ho na wo hwe de kono na nte kakra na ohome a ensiso a ubetuma abo ewura de hospital ho o Ghana card kutawa ye betumi ahwe say sebio wo gina wona so wakoma na ebo biribiri 5 minutes ago no ebi a na ebi a sugar na we di na doson ebi a so sugar so ebi a say aduane bi a wudi no so jai ebi a na wudi abenkwan beka say da bi menkwa abenkwan ho ene ye primary to kwa ombedi nka hwe no ama nketenkete na sebio wafa ho afa oba nti se primary health care we no primary free primary health care we no abase ebeboa now health insurance card juma de edisisi ane say yakase bibi a primary a chese eno ne daase yare nketenkete no ene no omutima hwe o na so ano na se yede ko hospital wo na ebia o yare no abro BP so bebi a edu no ebia obehia se be operation ebia obehia se dabi o se yede ko hospital kese mu a eno na National Health Insurance card na bemu. And the doctor never just yare we die in fact you show blood pressure no enya blood pressure no na mum yare bia no e din che blood pressure na no e wo soro kakra inti no na o se de ko district hospital e ko hwe no and wo behia Ghana Health Insurance card no eno na wo de beko na afei doctors no astati access ne yare ne kasiem na yare bia esebio eya ketwa kakra sebio enden ka betuma wura hospital epia ba asa akotwa wodwumadie so no ni nyina no John Mahama ban no e de mraba se ende omo lanchi wi a obetuma bo hospital chip compound clinic to bia ewo kurase sebio eno wakoma nye eno wo yare nkitikiti bia omehwe free na wakofie aban na aba efowo now de ma ade we mu nyina no sebio ema eye den se enye se ebia sebio e so utwa kwan tintin na wo hwe hospital aban the motorbikes aban so ebe ye chip compound no sa agenda 111 hospitals no aban be try se obema ni nyina aye adwuma send be ya hospitals be ben ende enche ubogu se nurse fo omkuta motorbikes ni ade cars nketenkete omba baba nkurase into omoba kura na mo odwa so a ometuma check ni nyina ye free we nyina no aban ne boa ma ye maame no moti nkurase edwase koko ekuafo a sebio obi wo ha o ekoko ekuani obeso okonu koko efuom ebia ebe 10 miles nantie no wa obeso check se na kuma na ebo obetuma abo ewura chip compound no so mon check me blood pressure mame ena no pemi koko efuom no ayese makuma na ebo dodo obetuma a check se o ene de menko because wakuma wosoro dodo o blood pressure no wosoro o BP no dabi internet de da no mama odo kakana wakofie ni nyina eye free na sebio ebia wonam ekwan so ekoko fuom na wakotwa hwe na yede waba so mo check na sebia normal ntwahwe a yebetuma mo edroma ebia o pressure na aba forma na wodi so to omejew na omahwe free na emom ano edin no mo hu se we de ebehia se de be hospital pon mu a eno na Ghana card o health insurance card no ubehia nti se ade wa sebio yare nkitinkiti bi obesa okohwe ano okoso ano ne ade ne de wo Ghana card John Mahama ban se obetuma bo ewura clinic obetuma bo ewura health insurance shop bia na waka chom se maba mo de mo check me yare bebre ena sebio sa primary healthcare we no sebio so ano ma menkyerɛw na obeso hu yare ni bia bebi te say tie me minor and routine conditions bebi te say etipaye headache ubetuma ewura ho ometuma check adentina meti pa me sa ewie de meti dwa so medane me ho bi anyeye meti dwa me enu wura ho a ometuma hwew ama weduru akase da bi we de rest kakra enintina woti dwa ho ye ma me omo odwom amoton prekontre omoton nsesawa omoton de omoton eburo omoton kurikuri omo nyina betuma abo ewura ho sa hade de me ho mfa me kra intenka mbesa mo hye bibi ka me hwe ometuma hwe Ghana card nkwa ne hia John Mahama sebio obesesa obeboa now ose yare bi te se ulcer obo ha eduane to ne yem ye ne ya ya ma ameno mo dwa so mutumi di dwa no mo refi so medidi inte toatoa so sa na pe na afi adane ye funyare eno ko no mo check na ulcer ye be mo do mo aso so ano ba hwe na sa ano aye den a ene ye be ka for health insurance no inte bia wo clinic ese for health insurance card no fa ko de district hospital and I said the regional hospital ho and a health insurance card ko di dwuma but efie hospital clinics na chip compounds na de be bi te se ulcer nketenkiti wuyem ya o ya no okwa John Mahama ban say free ko de ye hwew ne ensaw yare bi ete say minor injuries ebia carpentry or bomb prego that wa papa adwima ntwe nipa na ya pa aba odwuma mpregu nails adoma prego apapa na ye de adwuma mo ye nijo kasimpo de impregu yezin no ma sorto e de hammer bodo no corrosion gudu no curve no bend carpentry ebia efo obo bibi wosoro na ne kokromoti hammer eta na apai saa nyoma nkitinkiti ni nyina ebi obi wosoame sebi o change bo joint na apatre na wona no so na no ayetenten saa nyoma nkitinkiti ye betundu makọ clinic ho okwa ni nyina na Ghana card okwa ye bejew na ya boaw o ma dress ekuro na ma uwia John Mahama se kofie wey ene friends aban bia ba oba beji eye Ghana fo obi ha oye nikedike adwuma consenti ne nsada machine wanhwe na machine adwiri ne nsan kakra enu se o de chechire na okọ clinic wa ne Ghana card ne hia obape ne ahwe no yesikofie John Mahama say free nti sa ebia ade ne twa no ebia etwa ne kese na ebia omutumi ngina mogya no na ade akoye injury kese a ene de beka safa district hospital na fa Ghana card ka ho sa ya ren kitinkiti a meke nyina okwa de wuhia ne Ghana card nko a Say yare no edin. Na say hospital ntumi nso ano a yes if our health insurance card ka ho na kɔ district hospital and regional hospital ɛhɔ ɛna sebio health insurance no bebem. Yare bi edi say weni ebi asebio konkonseni odeni akoteto krom okohwe say obi ni obi kisi na praya wonani obi wo ha nani bo prepre ewia to nani ma sebio asini so anu bisiri saa nyoma nyina obo wura ho a omde machines be check omo hwe na say enya ade bi a ebi obehia so ba hohoro odi nso ba hohoro so ada kakra mani ada ombe kire ode oso ye no akoda eno Ghana card na ebiam weni no yare na ebiam hu no mu say dabi we dia o say ekọ eye hospital pon a na afi for health insurance card no na wo dekọ inti o first eye visit to the hospital eye minor sickness ne de ni nyina John Mahama ban ne say eye free. Now yare bi to say basic non communicable disease yare bi to say hypertension ene de ma menom John Mahama say oba bi oton ade wo dwom o se Ghana ni ba bia akwara o panyini o hypertension ba o BP ba Bora clinic na yen check ma ano edin abeka sada kakra doctors ne be hwa mo dokito bi mo anom na abrenas no asa kodwoma kodi odwuma na se beka se kofie koda de wo hia na Ghana card we enye hospital pon asem enya de also fi akontombra ebesene ko eye konfanoche eye chip compound bia betuma ajo district eye hospital bia betuma ajo small clinic bia betuma ajo okọ ho a ye be check BP no ye check ra bibia ye din abeka so obetuma akwadwuma na omo hwe na se bia wo soro mo so oda kakra rest kakra kofie men kwadwuma ni nya friend preventive eboa ema catastrophe NC because e bia we nya sa help na ebia wo na adwuma ma na wotwa hwe na wowu nti important to say saa de John Mahama de aban we de abai mama yen tutu na se obia benya pomden obia benya yaresa yare nkitinkiti a yentumi nso ano a yesuro nti na ema no yare akese John Mahama say obeso yare nkitinkiti ni nyina ano se na beya mpo a embe ya akese na embe ye ka embe da wo so yare bi te say diabetes yenkofo mo diabetes kakre enye hospital betuma detect okoha betuma ko say oh me dey be 65 years na nan saying me be say me check hwe say bia mo diabetes a okoha e free John Mahama policy o mo dey aba no and opese o hwe diabetes a ebia obi pikura check it a obetuma bo ewura clinic chip compound mon check me no mon check me nurse for akona omo fefe twetwe skirt so okwa nurse for mbema so mafonfon nam ho trousers o sato table so a machine fiche omo check so numbers ne ye enya amaka so eno se sia de numbers ya na se hypertension e kosoro kakra eduane bere pa na ope se ebofro na odi a jabini nkwan no na ebia di nkatenkwan ebia se ebia be fon kwan na odi a ya be nkwan aja no so di na ebia salad omo be kire odi oso ye ebia hypertension akosoro dodo se sia de high ntumi so ano enti do to ambulance for Ghana health insurance card ye do call district hospital ho na health insurance ne be edwuma but so okwa ko check sanketenkete na John Mahama say ye free. Now yare bi to say asthma koho obi wo ha ohun futuro kakra bi pena se bi obowa ye ma me mo motonton moko nkete sesawa omo moton esuruwisa efom wisa insanso ne ade se bi omo nunum na etuko mo hwinim obi wo ha na obowa na hypertension aba ne bawa broche na oteti John Mahama say ende ubetumi akọ check say me pacho me se me hu se mo hypertension me wo asthma na anana se me hu me a ensiso mo check me hwe obetumi check ni nyina ye free na mo be hu se bi wo asthma na nkasa na so mo hu se o say ye di hu dwuma na o maka che for health insurance no konkran anako district ko krokasiem na afei ko tia health insurance risika no na aban so wasekakra na yen staw yare we ene de John Mahama ene na aban de aba. Now mental health obo ana adwene nyadwuma de saba omia obo so na adwene se dan sisi de sekufuado obo ha otese eye former Ashanti regional minister Osemensa wejimi kakra okasa by heart obo ha ensisi so obo ha anxiety se bi obo hu oba no ho ofekwa na yem hihye no obo ha okọ adwuma interviewer na akoma ebo obo ha bibikitu ebi be maka so ojare ko ntumi nda anxiety ni nyoma obo ha etumi toka ache no wotwa hwe da kare da hode de taxi saa nyoma ni nyina obetuma bo ewura hospital ka se mon check me se bia me wo mental problem a endra na dwo na me di fufuo me ni tie na me di fufuo ni bonsuom ebia wadwene ne ensisi so saa nyoma ni nyina John Mahama so betuma bo ewura clinic se mon hwehwe ma adwene mu mame na omo check wa de ohia na Ghana card we enya ade bia enti bia wo fa bi ofie de bia so na twesika wo maame so unu aketu obi opie ba na twesika wo maame so saa ni person betuma kyekere no na mo de na ko wo se mon check na adwene mu ebia saa nipa no ebi wo baba o bucket odi asansu odi ko dware bucket 34 de bi na wo hwie nsuo ne dware onka no kore odi na mfie ho muja banchabesi a na wo wi akodi obi wo ha krada ho na watam musika kakra do saa nyoma nketekete eye adwene nsam kakra nketenkete obi ho ni udi nkomo a otumi kasa won tiase mo betumi na ko ne akohwe na adwene na sebio eno so eye free saa nyoma nketenkete John Mahama aban ne se ofa ho ka or making sure say we are Ghana ni say be oni krokese ma mensro free health care na aba no eno na ode che Ghana for we umpe we na opeka ya motium yare na bi nie ma me komani na mdwedwe bi mu nkire now malaria ekunipa yare asebio Africa de ekunipa che bibia say free America eba de Ghana ana Africa abrofo no ye wo pane omotumi sa asesa ndroma because of malaria and the aban we say malaria ubetumi de wura any clinic ye be saw yare no akofie bon say Major Mahama. In fact mo be say me to aso a the victory of JM is coming again mesa to aso. Hello, nya wotre ye nyanko bebia ma medwedwa de aka mu nkyerɛ ye kyerɛ bibia mu na obi atene ho ase de John Mahama de abade enya de kitwo wo eyade emu pi we a fairly comprehensive healthcare yare nkitinkiti bia na free Ghana card nkwa ne hia ekɔ esoro kakra na obehia o health insurance eno na menya abotira medwedwam ama Ghana fo nyina ate ase now the primary healthcare no eno so ebi de toatoa so ne yare a sebio sa ade John Mahama de aba ne NDC for de abai de ebetuma ye no yare bi ete se typhoid fever obi wo ha wonya typhoid ekɔ na ba on the day bi also nya malaria typhoid mwa na ewo widium typhoid mwa ya dangerous mwa o ma yese kotokofo sebi kotoko football club enya asante kotoko otumfo typhoid mwa no ma yese asante kotokofo etumi hye omfo ade be kye no ma beti omka omu ha ogyin so mo manager ade be kye no ma pam no omu ye very unpredictable team omu ye team bi a mwa bi a o ma kye yie wan hwe yie a betuma trickle. Now you see, and the typhoid fever. Obu ana ho dodo no or so na me ho kan na obu a ompa yehu no oh you see the dey bia be so onyam enso onyam typhoid mu ano omo anadwe no mo pege omuti ebo be 12 ko na no mo pege omuti omo ma wonna omo ya mmoa bi omo ye dangerous typhoid mu ano and the John Mahama ban say sa wo ho na ho dodo I dey say wo yare I say onyam malaria I say wonyam I say webu nsa I say wutima ona I say nsaman di wechi typhoid mmoa na wo widiem omo say the obowura clinic na kan so omo hwehwe omo fa lab and check umoja hwe say wo typhoid a eno be ya ma free inti eno no uhu say wo typhoid wi a na afi refer you to a district hospital now the health insurance card na kan ho na wo de call na afi wakuri inti preventive dia ye ne say ansa na yare bi beku no John Mahama say opese obia ehu ni status ansa na yare bi krampo ahaw inti we no nipa bebrebe nya pomuden ye ne yetete abrocha ma me no BP ni ade ye nyina yakoma beto eyem eno dia na ye wonde man kodwomo dia ma me dia me ho mfa me ko hospital ko check say BP na ba kole ko check say hypertension no kole ko check say typhoid no sa na esi ebe ye no we nya light ntin bia we nyina eye oman chichire na yakọ enim yare bi say respiratory infection et say ewa obu ha obowa ensi kokoko why say poyando obowa na ti say kodu sa obi ti say obi o say awode no onyem de bia wa fe ne sen bebu a mild pneumonia I say de bia no awode ne mu I say akodi a confirm and I say a confirm ne gina ne bo de bia I say onya pneumonia o yare wa ye basa sa yare ni nyina obi wa say memfe bom yem a carpenter for para peka sa no ka because omu twa machines na no eduana na de industry bi ko mu no ne de memfe o ye carpenter ni o ye mason ni e bia wotentam nyoma o wa say memfe ha de ko hospital ho John Mahama say kona ko check ni nyina e free de o hia na Ghana card o kwa o me check o yare bi ete se eye diarrhea disease sebio wotwa woto wo so ya do pekuru wo ko hyedem sebio ufie also WC ni ho sebio se KVIP na wo hwitem na ahomache na de bia na wo ko eche wo yem kan amafo se anadi na brantie an okọ wasifie kura wontumi nja wo nan because wo yem bow Mahama se wo yem bow wo yem kan na se wo ye ho hwe nyeye watintim wo nsa de bia wo fodo wo nsa nya se bia wo dwene wo ho wo yem na ya wo ya de bia waka wano asiso waka wanim anyim obi wa ne ho fepa yem yare nti bagye se ne ho tan because de bia wo keki wo ne to Mahama se yem yare yem hwie Obua opemedi ena mahwe kakra mame ena madi we kakra ena man we de the fried rice we de ye uyemu hwie untumu de wonye wada ya no ose bowura chip compound okwa wo se miyemu hwie dodo miyemu no ehwie tese ogina okura na de yema hanta wane asi edi so mo pizza ti omo so mo mpene me emfa eye de dustbin ensi omo store enimu ya omo ne wo store no matui sanko fori nyina be jai because anene no mo be jai edi sa nwoma wonya Mahama se uyemu hwie na se bia unhu de wonya wo ho de bia boga kam ni mesi no fe pa yem yare ntira yem yare ya de bia ya chance sebio wonya injury into Mahama se Bowra hospital ho kase woyem hawo woyem hwie unum pito unum nsefuo unum dry gin bia wankasa wo hyada mponko di de okra nkwan te se de obi afred Coleman into omhwa ombema Lagatin ombema oduro kakra mo anom uwia pe na okofie we Mahama se free wo Ghana card ene ne frɛ no comprehensive primary health care eno na de ma Ghana fo we nya sikasam se oko hospital ho na afi omo check o omo oduro mu sada bi uyem yare no enye se bia peteshi bia akonom ye anase bia bro gari bia akodi ye anase bia George bia na wonom anase bia eye consion bi na bia eye ade a eso chensa omo safi for health insurance card no na ko hospital pon mu na omo check uye eno ena Mahama ede abre Ghana asem kese a emu ode emu eda medwudwom ama wate ase entina meti ha skin infection obo ha bagye se akode ntoburo gu na nye ntoburo ne kala ni nyina basa ne ka bibi nso bi gugugu no ho kakawura ye tim te se den afenwoma akin saa nwoma ni nyina yare a eba dipa ho nam so ye fa ne skin infection akora bi bohu na kakawura ye ne se afenwoma akin ne skin bibi sisi ni na nso ben odi mebie free na ne kala no ni nyina so betumi yakọ mo mahwe na ka se saa de we ye odi obehia ointment bi anase we de o se odware 2 times ana fa eduro we ko yem so mo hwe ne saa no odin a afi omo se and for health insurance no na ko hospital pomu na afi omo treat you enti saa nyoma nketenkete obo nkurase ne ba free school abana rashes bi agu ne to ho na bi agu ne nsa ho ne nya obetuna ko clinic ho primary health care obetu ahwa kura no omo ya free na odo ba de ko fie Mahama and NDC and de sade we aba ye nuanom a o se ade we no ye nuanom dodo obo nkurase a sebio omo bre se omo health insurance ko obetu na ba krom aba use esia no opese Ghana ni bia ho ye dene akwara ho ye dene panyini ho ye dene na okuro no yetumi chichire man no enti saa nyoma we nyina no free de ohia no Ghana card na okọ na se yare no ye hwe na se ewo soro a na afi wa for health insurance card no na wo de akọ wanim ewo district and regional hospital na yare no ebi so enie maternal and child health conditions me nuanom am won kras muntie me de Mahama de aba de asu o me say se mudi sa de we so Ghana fo yare ye ha ye ho apomudin baba fie na ebi nie antenatal care pregnancy checkups obo ha onyimpa 6 months onko hospital da na adenti na onko because okọ esi a maka say hey betua we beto we yesi esi a wonyim na sebio wo say wo make sure say akora no da wo yim no akora no niti nso etese me ebi akora o da wo yenu kaka we ready ni tim de sa afenwoma akin akora no ebi a wache no ho ye sebio we face a oba anase we pu ne to sa no nyina wo so obutu manese fo no dan we fu no na mu ada wusuo bebu senia wo sisi ye wo ye ye fa no den antenatal care ye se sa nyoma ni nyina ye free Mahama o se wo bu akura se na se wanyema mensuro wo de 2 days bia no eno an se wafa ntoma fita ifira na wafa peskitu bi ekuta na wo de 1 cedi ahyem na wo de Ghana card ahyem wo de Bowura hospital wo chip compound se me de menyam mo nhwe se me ba no odaye a mempese obewo na wa sekufu ado mempese mewo no na bia sebio obobody titi se ba wo mi mo nhwe akora nso odaye a na nurse fo no do beto table so na ma check akora no na ma hwe sa akora ne tidaye ne pandaye akora nim nyansa oba no bebo Ghana o mehu ni nyina ye free ni nyina ye free mo amwa kontombra mo amwa ye nchirem mo amwa bekwai mo amwa de South Central mo amwa Ghana asenkuregwa bibia sirem ye free just go there sa wonyem dia ko omo be check am ye the machine be so check oh ba no da ye ni tiri da ye we di onim nyansa we di oba this day no mama oh how many days weeks 13 weeks 14 weeks ni atwra ma oh ha 2 days 3 days so betuma saba sa na ye no o se odwene Ghana for ho we any asempa na NDC di aba na almost had the fufura aba ye friend no eye normal deliveries sebio or say in my time wo Ghana eda na koma so NDC say omo person mo chichire Ghana yes aburuchiri se si an awo normal yi sa awo kan kin yetam wa clinic wako wafa ho afa oba free me sitie me ebia wutie de beka no normal delivery on say awo bi ho a na mu ayedin or say operation or say cesarean etwawo eno no ayana esikasam kakra ere de national health insurance card no but sa awo a sebio wo your ba bi na say sebio wa wo no emre sebi wa wode no utumi wo efa ho fa oba fefefa sa wo na enche no oh ene de yesi free okoya oh push en kan kese train no awo sa wo ne bi de onyame de akire pa na inti wo ba eno an se wa fa ntoma wa fa pillow baako because e be to mpa so na e bi wa fa de eye memfa kuraba nko ye nje kuraba hospital biem memfa kuraba memfa dwa pa me ka cho ma me se on de onfa eye nyoma nkitinkiti bi tawo kitwe bi menkofa kuraba nko ho because so kwa hospital for be boa wo be wafa ho afa oba John Mahama say wo be wo na sebio wo your ba bia wo easy utumi wo ne efa ho fa oba complication ni wa ukọ ho be mo awo ade chipe ni arapo akora ni dware ne fefefe ne de beto na so na no ma me taxi aba ana Uber ana ukunu wo car dada bia Corolla na Camry ana say hiafo car bi de service na befa ukofie inti omo say awo inti unyim sisi a bonsema John Mahama say awo ya obewi say wo afa ho afa oba na say complications nim ye mpaiwo ye nye operation and it na antenatal ne very important mon starting ko hospital no free ne check say akora no bebia ne tida say de be ya obewo a chimchim ne ndoso we de eno we de fama ye we de do na pa oyato it John Mahama say so be free na bibi to say childhood illness fever infection akrabia ya wona ade be kina no hyehyehye yes ye bonu nsuo enya nsuo ohia bibi o hospital ebi antibiotics akrabia anadwo bia no ade just a fever na wo so nkitinkiti bi yes sa anyoma ni nyina wetu na hospital oba no wo ni wie na se fever nkitinkiti na akra no utumi se eye de flames kakra wo ni mo utumi home ni nyina betumi akona nurse fo na boa omo ade bi no mo de atwe se John Mahama se ni nyina efiri wo kopɛ na obefie no aba beda na wo no oba no enya apomuden immunization for children enkwara 6 child killer disease sa yare na ebe akra ye wo na polio measles na de se wo ni nyina free John Mahama se kɔne nkɔ akra no kɔne nkɔ akra no wosu na kɔne nkɔ akra no e de abiem Ghana card nkɔ ne hia we ne friend primary health care e bi nsi wa Africa da first time about time that John Mahama kuma so emrantie John Mahama kuma so ye maame nom eda Mahama kuma so NDC abaso mo be kyekere Ghana umpewe na opeka ya motium mo me yankɔ pray John Mahama mo pray ne the victory of JM. Now be can say oh na we aba na health insurance wo ho and a free primary health care so aba na obi ka John Mahama de bibi e frɛ no ɛyɛ Mahama Cares naba nti esia na ebeyi Mahama Cares de frɛ dabi Mahama Cares no so ho na Mahama Cares your da no your friend obo bia da ko and the oba radio so be kyerɛkyerɛ mu the primary health care no wo ho free one wo ho health insurance one wo ho and ɛyɛ Mahama Cares no so Mahama Care no ɛyɛ foto a Mahama de ato ho sika podu a wode agum Ghana ni yare bia ɛyɛ kwankora ano wadini a sebio ya also your operation kese o Ghana no eno na Mahama Cares no eye momia nkotie obo bia da ko Mahama Cares a odwudwe mu
NHIS wo ho aden ye hia Ghana Medical Trust Fund.
Your His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the wisdom no, they can catch us say, what sense now would dream would deeply. Sure. Who be say na we so fin.
Yes.
Into ono na patches idea no, yen to say pyramid.
Okay.
Free primary health care ne dasi.
You know what I say.
And only chese was sorry na uti o yan. Who be me walk into any facility say me ko check me pressure. I could take me blood I say e go see you understand me. And no check we na say who say e bia sebe when you siche yan and now uti ye something else. We move call national health insurance. International health insurance only
pyramid in
so wunya your friend is saying wo diabetes na track akra na fi affect your kidneys ni ade na national health insurance dialysis or 3 times a week
two they sponsor 2
until at the end of the day we to now and unti no catch us say the moment it moves from that no na chronic na na yetisro what you say until baby national health insurance na end no Ghana Medical Trust Fund started. That's where we sit on top of this pyramid, no? Because at the end of the day, no, say nkanya Ghana Medical Trust Fund the buyer, nka we national health insurance,
it's true.
Ko baby
it's true.
And ani ampesa medical ho. Nipa ni bebre wo ho a, omo call beyond national health insurance na. Omo feel say me kwa broche kosa me ho yare. Baby a medu ni de say me ko India, say me kwa. Ghana Medical Trust Fund, it doesn't take care of any condition beyond the borders of Ghana. Into people be frau or see me wo case and I mean bi na or yari ya see fan in India. It's any case no, because Obi, the moment you decide to go beyond these borders, you are talking about dollars. If you more dear about 60 to 70, $100,000. That money can take care of about 20 to 25 people if they are going through their treatments. It me anything outside beyond Ghana. Thank you. The moment na edu yenso
NHIS wo aden ye hia
into wangasa o ye Ghana ni a you are covered by the NDC. Nanim dia ya power asem we mu nyina. MPP for ne nam no mo ka se omo ba omo betwam. Ene na eya say utie and the MPP for the omunamo can say, oh, wait, yani de baye and the MPP for say, oh, and the yetumi call hospital koja wo free ne yani de baye won't be omotie. On my press conference in there, na de omu bio omano catch Ghana phone say, oh, omu de we no omu pe omu ba omu betwam. How? She nipa dodo omu Ghana omu benya ade we hu faso. Sebio ehianfo a and the omeko hospital for free and your health insurance card o the omu hiane Ghana card na wakọ wafa no afa ne ba hypertension wakọ test obeko wonya disease bi diarrhea bi ne yemu ya ne ya sebio na koma yare chese saa nyoma no and the MPP for be press conference say omu de omu ba omu betwam adentina Mahama amfa ntokofo adentina Mahama amfa nto ekufo ado abra ya tena krom ha ye nim MPP ade omu abaye. National health insurance is different from free primary health care. And the machichiri mwachiro and the obata or nyama na jui or kacha no se medanya miase. Se si awo me be wina ayame yare ayame kwankro ayade bi amintumi nda se si ano awo kana obetima akwo simple delivery obekwa akwo na afa no ho afa ne ba obata bi anadwu ne ba yare se si ano ye lanche de we ya ne ba na owo fever anadwu na etwada no so no obetumi ne wura ho eme a check no maami panyini a anadwu bia no free hospital free edwomu ba na koma body pripri obetumi wura clinic bia hospital bia say mon check me se si me hu de esi na MPP for na ye press conference ka kire say ai Dia Mahama dia ba no yentiasie ye ba ye betwam eno na da omano a ende omdenam e wo radio so e keka. How can a political party ye no mote na aban bi aba say ende abatan enkwara ya wo mo ye nananom ye maamenom akomayare ene adeade a ose obeso ano no sebio MPP to bi na no ka say ye ba ye betwam de John Mahama aba no ye no enso ye ni intende omo ye press conference ye na start ye we de ye hu bibia ye betwam. How can you even say that eye den na party to bi na no kasa saa de we John Mahama de aba ebe save nipa nkwa ebe gi nipa eye den na party to bi na no say ye ba ye betwam. Inti Ghana for saa de we John Mahama de aba mumma yem protect it, mumma yem make sure say NDC atena power che saa MPP for omo nya nipo na de e wa asem we mu nyina nte hwede John Mahama de aba na onim de e akono wom John Mahama yere Lordina Mahama hwe. These are all the hospitals that we see wo Ghana hwe. Hospitals are John Mahama yere edi ni sika esi ache Ghana ban o se sa hospitals so nyina we dedicate and the uyo ba na wonyema ubetuma akọ wo Nkranza Bole district Savannah ubetuma akọ ho maternity and children's ward ubewo a okọ akofa Lordina Mahama ni see hospitals we nyina o se odi ni nyina ma aban and sa free primary health care no odi ni nyina ka ho aban bebi a hospital bi a wesi bia aban fan ka ho Oko baby to say Nkranza we see health center wo ho Bono East wo obekọ John Mahama yere Lordina dia kan crew policy no ho o see yenji Ghana for in the Star hospitals we na John Mahama yere si no baby a wo a wo ban ni na okọ a obenya sa free primary health care no a masese mabobodi nyina na free. Oko baby to say eye abodom ene abodom community in Nkranza North we see hospital foforo ho and the Lordina aka o see John Mahama Ghana monfa nka we na eye de abatan ya maamenom BP dien yemu yare de nhyewa yare asthma osemonko for free. Uko baby to say Esukoko Health Center Oti region we see ba kuso esiwo maternity and children's health facility. This is what we want as a nation. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo yere ne mba omobete sisters keeper ombe wie sika almost 500 million ebe sinde ye hu sika be biafa abozege yere osoria Samira Bawumia na wapade trum no na munuro so no afa private jet no da kwahwe kunkumba ji akwase aba no te Ghana keka nkwase asam cheso e fula ni nti oba be di Ghana for so omo ntumi anya bibia ama Ghana and a whole policy aba president ne yere etumesi hospitals che MPP o se yanje wapoa hye yemfa enya free primary health care inti emma omonyema omo Nkranza omo abodom Esukoko area ho nyina omo kwo wafom ho afom ma free. Wenti muntina wone yamwa NDC na NDC nchichire man no and Ghana for bebre akoma tom yem make say na oba bi ni kurukun awie ya na kobena akora no ho ahye na esi ada minisco na kobena ye yemu tu na first born wan ko school na me maame sesi a bebi odanye na koma ya ni nyina and John House ko hospital ko check na ompe we opeka ya motiom. And this is what we call a progressive government. When you're from so domain, John Lordina Mahama hospitals always see a dozen and people to me see one hospital and compared to Lordina Mahama. Where are Lordina Mahama hospitals? Where Lordina Mahama the hospitals or the Ache Ghana? Now NDC better power. MPP 40 way agenda 111 omentumi sibako and the John Mahama say oba betwaso esi 10 wom this year obetumi si 10 because Akufo-Addo jimi no nim de oye John Mahama eje Ghana NDC as a government as a party basa mumien keep more power omo ko na betumi Ghana when you know direct succulent exclusive social intervention way and eboa nipa eje nkwa asano kraya me de mumien ko tie ne enkohwe kakra and the mama abiri obi bowura hospital hwe de sie.
The news team met Beatrice Eli Clem shortly after she walked to the newly established free primary health care post at the Dodowa District Hospital to check her vitals following the launch by President Mahama. Her blood pressure reading was dangerously high, prompting the health worker to immediately activate the telemedicine system, connecting her to a doctor via Zoom for consultation.
We checked the BP and the BP is 200 mountain.
After the consultation, she was kept under observation. I spoke to the doctor and she said they should detain me. They are doing a good job. Government says similar standard health posts will be replicated in communities, with services also provided through CHIPS compounds, polyclinics, and mobile outreach teams for convenience. For Nurse Gloria Sarkodie Ado, the early detection has prevented a possible emergency.
We realized the blood pressure was very high, a blood pressure of 200. I think is a bit urgent that we do what we need to do to save this woman. If without this initiative, she would have just stayed home. We don't know what will happen next. And this is where individual will just tell you that I met this person last in the morning or even last night, only to hear the unfortunate. These are all some of the reasons. So this free primary healthcare initiative indeed is there to save everybody.
The free primary healthcare program is expected to remove financial barriers to basic services, promote early treatment, strengthen preventive care, and reduce congestion at higher level facilities. President Mahama during the launch urged the public to prioritize healthy lifestyles, including proper eating habits.
We are trying to prevent especially non-communicable diseases before they become complicated. Non-communicable diseases have become the heaviest disease burden in Ghana. And so one of the aspects of the free primary health care tool will be to educate people on what makes you susceptible to non-communicable diseases, how to change your lifestyle. I mean, if you are the kind of person who likes eating heavy foods, you are not physically active, you are sitting in one place, please by 7 o'clock eat your dinner and don't eat again.
The World Health Organization country representative to Ghana, Dr. Fiona Braka, says the policy places the country on track towards achieving universal health coverage.
We have been working very closely side by side with the Ministry of Health, with Ghana Health Service, with the National Health Insurance Authority and CHAG to prepare to look at the technical coherence of the approach, ensuring that all these initiatives with the health insurance and the Ghana Medical Trust Fund plus free primary health care that they...
dear Pabio na person who abroja woninje or to Ghana is here woninje. This is what we call governance. Social Democratic Party. Nipa ni hiasem le yomu hiasem. Right now, nipa dodo anko be woman to no. John Mahama intervention, NDC intervention ti. Yama amenu be brombe wuno ende ye two omu wo na sheda for years. Now onim dey so interesting about this. Also Ghana yo what we call no bed syndrome. Yetumi de oba akoso onko wo, ye say mpani wo. Yetumi de yama ameko hospital. Na kuma ye say mpani wo ende all these small health posts ni nyina no, it will take away the no bed syndrome. Obi ananka also kwada kolebu 3 days, 5 days, no, and because the community, no, or because our small clinic way, near money drinty, Uncle Kolebu, there will be a lot of beds available for people who need it. It will get to a point the people who will be referred, SAS hospitals way for primary health care, those are the people who will be using the beds. It's the no bed syndrome, no. John Mahama de Abubakar Okunuma 30. It is slowly and slowly, no. The no bed syndrome is going to go down because your district be now your district hospital, your CHIP compound, now your community post way. Now say nipa to be called community post war. Now your man to ho. No munyina kofie. Now refer nipa to Peko district hospital now. It means only 2 beds are going to be used today. But anka sanko phone and kombeko community clinic and a district hospital no. And komunyina beko regional hospital. Ekodu also a yenyina pempada so. So it is going to basically help. It's no bed syndrome, no. Sadia way is going to take away that no bed syndrome. As time goes on, no, it will get to a point where hospital not in Pebu. So if you say Yaria anka obi ebetena fie emana bono me yarefa na kokolebu no and the yare no community wona yaso no for free. Inti obi anka also kowo ewo district hospital no and the wawo chip compound. Sa nipa na sa kofie space abeda ho, space abeda district hospital and a space abeda kolebu, space abeda konfonochi. Inti the no bed syndrome no slowly no John Mahama is eradicating the no bed syndrome with this primary free healthcare. Inti as a nation no yetnasia na aban bi bana odenyansa ba sa de we osie somudin enisi etutu na se inti ebedum pempenso bi no obi abenya mpada so hospital problem e koso rage the na koso kolebu the koso comfortochi ni nyina is because everybody is being directed to Rage Hospital. Now say yako osu doku yako dansuman yako all these places wakra now when you know these cheap compounds are and as a community post we are and I say the small hospitals be out to me I'm for to me na you wouldn't get people all going to Kolebu. That means say yabeshomo omeko fie there will be space at Kolebu because 90% of omeko hospital Ghana obi abeso ko Kolebu. Now amafo say so omoye regular checkups no otumiko eye clinic way every day hospital way close to them every day na etumi kan the status chire no wakoma yare na ye where there's no need for that person to go to Kolebu into no bed syndrome na ku Ghana for ye bredi hu nkomo no. This is how John Mahama intends to solve it. Into ade we no mama yemfe ni agro John Mahama so see hospitals. Enti imagine se we ho kumewu ye adwuma eye de afare ye adwuma na Komfonochi ho a you will not get anybody coming to Komfonochi to get Komfonochi congested. Obi betuma wo ewo afare obi betuma wo sewia community clinic bi betuma wo eye de otumfo hospital. What happens is say now am for normal checkup no be no hospital spot free no masa kofie na empa no da ho for people who need to be admitted. What this program say cut down on the number of people who will be admitted unnecessarily. There are some people they can take care of the sickness our chip compound because continuous and consistent checkup no and then a preventive major sickness and not illness na a man ko for hospital no because every day so to go hospital they be a week be a John Mahama Kasembi or see every year be no at least because of primary health care no also obi an ma men and papa etumi ko check screening once a year. Inti ya fun say every January utumi no papa o ma me o papa o fa mu nyina tumi call na check mu ye mo vitals na hu say okay yare no sugar no e say ko form ebia adwongo na wudia teso ebia abankwan teso we will get a lot of spaces in the hospitals. It adi we na Akando as the Minister of Health and John Mahama as the President and NDC as a governing party no they have changed Ghana's destiny. Yeah Ghana for mama yam wana ade we ngina MPP for some bombe guno and men tie MPP fo mema Ghana ni bia nsore nkotena se na MPP dia wo hia na dia ma no wo dia usuma berewa bebi akoto de mfa ho de na open na John Mahama dia ma NDC dia ma no keep NDC no the more you keep NDC in power no you can keep this program this policy ebetena Ghana che enti ye de ni bibia aka ye de endwene ye ni obi edi nkomo bia di ye hia nkofo a John Mahama se ende ye kwa ye kuma ye tiare ye kwa ye benye duru ye ko fie no ano no John Mahama says NDC will power nkwa dia saa de bekoso saa adenti na sesa NDC John Mahama say oho oni ho saa de we NDC na dia ba omo be gina so for 100 years to make sure say Ghana ni bia no saa de we yedwuma umpe we na opedien usuma berewa bebi okoda de mfa ho ye to aba say e change ye to aba say nyoba be sesa and ye to aba e ma hospital ye de aba fie enti eno an ye pe en ye mpese obi beba abesesa no abetama ko say ompe ye de ye pe enti obia make sure say mama keep NDC with power for 40 years say na be ade we betu be gina na naso na enyina fa entoma pe ifra ye da ho ginim eye omo gimi omo ntia se no ende omo ko ro omo pieto. Yenwie you primary healthcare way free primary healthcare way yenwie you now hwade me be say me nuanom no mo nkurase nkron kito ne te ase ye ba be si 24-hour market mo kai say 24-hour market no ni nyina clinic wom enti remember sa 24-hour market a ye be si wo Ghana ha nyina no sa market bia benya sa clinic ni bi ende oton ade odwom na wakoma ebo wa obetumi ewura ho ye check ma na akofie free ade John Mahama de aba no enya nkora ade o 24-hour market na ye be si no Ghana ha nyina ewo eye communities no sa enduro kitin nya okosa market e free into oko 24-hour market clinic na ehye mu no se wuwrem na gaso akoma yare oba enya rashes sebio uye opemfo a woton ade uye mu nye uye wo diabetes wo hypertension ebia waba wo typhoid fever sa 24-hour market no omo de clinic ni we bi nyina behjem nti wo maamenom mo nananom de o meya ne se otidwom na ne nisu biri na owura ho a ye behwe no fine ni asama na kofie ye ngi ni sika de ohia ne Ghana card eden pa na wo pebiem eden pa na wo pe as a Ghanani and ye de apomuden be fie and the John Mahama adwene Ghana for ho de o share mo bo na o ka so be no and oye nti mama don't get it wrong obi say oh me de metintabuom me kura se wo no we cross where the 24-hour market ba ho remember 24-hour market no say clinic hyem sa clinic na hyem no sa ndro we bi no sa ya renkitikiti wo ko ha na ehwe wa e free ebedum pempenso bi no sine ya pom din be gina ne na so obi ampon ha no ho so okọ kolebu obi ha no ho so okọ rage obi amfa ka se me konkran kumase e kire ye refer now the health insurance ne ko but se ye nyina atumi nya abote ne ko hospital in kakra in quick ye tumi hwe ya pom din a e free a obi eni wa obenya problem e wo se de ko to kolebu man the health insurance card ye adwuma. Yeah, try everything possible to make sure say answer we be use health insurance card na ne yare ni mo aye ding. Health insurance answer will be you say or they call hospital kesi no na ne yare no emu aye ding se sia no this free primary health care no e be so yare nkitin nya no nti mo amuti dwom ye de dwom ne wo John Mahama say obesi 24-hour market mo kai e ba clinic wom it is all dwom na uton beans wo dwom na uton moko na wakoma e bow na wo nyam na opese wo ye wo dwawo na wo yefu wo ye mu hwie wo dwom e bia akodi aduane bia eno aso wura ho o Ghana card nkwa ne hia o Ghana card wura ho a you check your vitals, your ABBS, oh, wakuma ne bond the ABB na ojini bibi, and a duane bia odi na no pay, and aya tabra ne check oh, je do we no we are no be power to no akofia koda, no akorest. Obi anje o kapre. Umpe we na opeka ya motium. O sorry, o se me fa to me ma akwa we.
Ye ma o kwan se be ye djuma. Djuma no want man ye. Obi a be ye djuma yi na se se o tena abonten se ye ma o kwan ye djuma no bi. Mengin de se Ghana for be penisa. Ye ma o kwan se be ye djuma. Djuma no want man ye. Obi a be ye djuma yi na se se o tena abonten se ye ma o kwan ye djuma no bi. Mengin de se Ghana for be penisa. Ye ma o kwan se be ye djuma. Djuma no want man ye. Obi a be ye djuma yi na se se o tena abonten se ye ma o kwan ye djuma no bi. Mengin de se Ghana for be penisa. Ye ma o kwan se be ye djuma. Djuma no want man ye. Obi a be ye djuma yi na se se o tena abonten se ye ma o kwan ye djuma no bi. Mengin de se Ghana for be penisa.
Wait. Where is a catfish? Baumia. Or a catfish cry. Wait. Na yantam to me ma baumia. Or penkwa monya nkwa ma no me. Baumia the catfish cry capital C. Mahamudu. Wait no betima adwene sa de we hu. Mahamudu. No nyanse de gine sa de we wan ka na mo bobo de tinku. Oye catfish capital C. O penkwan monya nkwan ma no bofro nkwan monti binintum. Monti otwiri binintum ana adoa binintum no only. O penkwan na ye me adwuma na ntimi nya nkwan no. Na anya nkwan ya ma nkwan ma ye ana ye nkwan e be sawase. Ye be sawase asa wo suntui. Na akwa we dinam Ghana ha ise o so nkasa. See nka mo se mo ye early election nka Baumia atry achechire mu adekudi ntia ye man ade na waye din me se ade obe start to kasa suntui bi e be word wonim suntui ye sheda ye be sheda ade butesi fom so ompuja opagya butara ne to pa suntui pa song o penkwan ye ma wodwuma wo catfish o petumi ye se sanko se wo de to me o de makache so wo yire no sankwase ade na o ye no o be se o yire no akoka be kan Samira Baumia sankwase ade na o ye no Sane nkwasi nduru no nam so no takwasi aba no menene de akire ba ko wu Samira Baumia. Now this is another story am pese nyina edi hu nkomo hwe de John Mahama eye hwe and them no ka say we have started disbursement of no fee stress policy for 2025-2026 academic year. Me no ka say abra odi apomdia ba fie no enkwara na omoko university first year no disbursement na started. A month for school, university, first year free. Umpeway, o say, NDC in free power. Adaya, I teacher for be in MDC free power. Oh, bottom. Oh, Bia Obiaka. Oh, nice for your father, your phobia, your genome NDC. Adaya, I what MP for no. And I said a teacher for be some demonstration. Bet you Obia, bet you Obiaka, Obia Nabotre. Oh, Pomdin, a dear bill now, pay bet you teacher ni awuko akorasha ochi mehuba kubi akorasha de chi na osu wakora no fa no ko free primary health care ye wi na say tua oka o ha no say problem no there, don't call Jesus there ya ne say oba yare na utumi fa no call hospital they see an hospital wo ho intunya free primary health care na ade be chi na we no so umomu so bi pipi ni say tua oka demonstration here bibia be kona akwemu bibia de na akwemu nurse for na ya fa ni pa 7,000 ye be fa ma na bro so. You see, a free primary health care, you clinics be one amuka kwa ejuma. Edi ebiom. Ye di duani be fie na wo pre ho. So feel me. O do me, nya botre be fa. Nya botre. Akwa bia na o say, o teacher ni, o demonstration, oni de ebura na o we, eburo say ye ema wakoma yare. Upe ni beba. O we eburo na so hwe say o hwe opomden a, wetima ko free, na ko check opomden anja uska. Na ha ho. Ye be fa odwuma say tua oka. A dear pa, also when you agent. They said, a teacher from bed was say, Kevin, a fucking guy, you, but I can't sound a kind of crew. Did my mama and your mutia and teacher for you, Philly. Also, well, we won't see a check or can't, but on the chair, mean some better, but I say, I'll say demonstration, minimum, sir, Obiakum and Tony, be beer fine. What it? Be fine. Kwasi aforom fa modwuma no muntia na apile in the Jomahama band the munim Haruna Drusu or baby bia finance minister be read the budget obia be gene de obia be nyadwuma obia betu obiaka intima mo fa akoma ya show ni ade da bia be okay de hia ne nkwane apomden free the primary health care ba mo de mo check mo bibia obia se be kan pay bibia problem ni ho problem no man for Jesus dabi why Bibi also say Kevin is a fucking guy. You the person know, but I can't be because Kevin or any poor kind of crowd for I baby okay. Why? My mama man kwasi afo. All right. Now intending Crown More University no. Apart from say mama mo apomuden pa, omo papa mo apomuden pa no. Ye say tiom school fees am umpe we opaka amotium. This is the power of a good president, a good government. Me say MPP, a limited liability company filled with limited pigs. They can never think about this. Almost sorry, you have a back of four, and the only man know. And no more you can pay me at anything. You have a back of four, and no one know. You have a back of four so by a year no coy. You have a pamedo, you have a back of four so by a year can see, a mark can see, and you whom we yasi. While find the baby and beefy. Nankeba back for na ka say back for na see we and they correct unim and they pay emergency ohwinim da be na na mu buye see hospitals we say emergency ye na mu buye ba emergency abeden and they back for be see emergency cause for not emergency Jimmy for unamu buye unika akwakonya ase emergency ye see apomdin a wo yare de obeto mpa so emergency ye back for so ba e yi akese okoye gold bampe no de tu no kom and o man ho award. Yeah, back of four. And you take an kwasiasem. And I teach the other on Ghana. Now say, or sorry, also no commodity elections. Oh, now say, who got a crowd similar to about to me for oh commodity election. Traffic. I say, Inti, where's some of our refi? We have started this best.